said I got to say something, baby, hand me the mic. I said I got to say something, better hand me the mic. Somebody hand me a mic. Cause I got to say something, so just hand me a mic. When I need to say something, better hand me the mic. I said I got to say something, better hand me the mic.
So we're rolling then.
We are.
So it's people like us. It's Ben Bude. It's Dan Brown.
Yes, boys.
Talking. Podcast show. Do you like the word podcast or show best? I like show.
I like pod.
Oh, no. Really?
Welcome to the pod.
Everyone says pod, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah, I think it's a cool kid type thing.
Okay.
I know we're not a show, but I like the sound of show. You know what I mean?
It will be a show one day.
Gives it a bit more substance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I see what you're trying. Yeah.
I mean,
long term.
We've had this discussion before. What is the difference between a show and a podcast?
Ooh, I don't know.
Would it be segments?
Segments. That's
different
exactly.
segments.
Yeah, I think so.
That's so like we start reading the news and stuff like that.
The weather.
Yeah.
As soon as you bring the weather, it's a show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Daily Morning with Dan Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go with show. I like show. Okay. Yeah.
People like us, the show.
The show. Hey, that could be a thing, couldn't it?
Yeah.
People like us, the show.
Yeah, man.
So, tell us what's been happening, Ben. Where you been?
I've been to Portugal. To play golf.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Oh.
I'll do the English thing. What was the weather like?
It was lovely.
Was it?
22 degrees.
Zero rains?
Sunny. No, one day it was absolutely chucking it down for about 2-3 hours.
All right.
But still better than back here.
Yeah, of course. Did you play golf on the rainy day?
Yes,
you
obviously.
Did?
I played 5 rounds of golf. 5 rounds of golf.
Is one round 18 holes?
Yes.
It's a lot of golf.
So I played 36 holes a day.
Oofed.
And it was so slow. So a round took about 5 hours.
Right.
So I played about 10 hours, 11 hours every day for 2 days. And then another final round yesterday. Absolutely killed me. I've got blisters from golf. Mate, yeah. It was
you do
mental.
have blisters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend that I like golf.
Okay.
What was the course like?
Oh, mate, it was unreal.
Yeah?
Like, it was so nice.
Grass and that?
Yeah. Just loads of grass, water.
Views?
Yeah, no, it's really nice, actually. It's a European standard course. Keep pretending I care.
Tell us what's the difference between a European standard course and an English standard course.
No, sorry. So what I mean by European, for those who don't know, like actual championships happen there. So there's a few in the UK that are European standard course. But for example, Oakleaf, it's not a European standard golf course.
Right.
It's for divvies.
Right.
Who can't afford.
When you said European standard course, I pictured like the staff being like, hello! Do you know, like European and that?
They are like that as well.
Are they?
Yeah, yeah.
But they're Portuguese though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no offense to Portuguesist people, right? I'm not Portuguesist before anybody says anything.
Okay.
But I have been around Portuguesist speaking people.
Right.
That's a rough language, that.
What do you mean?
It sounds a bit Russian.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's quite sexy.
No. Spanish is sexy.
It's very similar to Spanish.
Yeah, some of the words are.
Yeah.
But they sound quite, like, hard. It's like quite a hard-sounded language. They speak it in Brazil. Lesson for you. In Brazil, they speak Portuguese.
I want to say I knew that.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Let's say you did. But it's...
Is there no Brazilian? Am I making that up in my head?
Yeah, you make it
Is
up.
that just... Is it pure Portuguese, though? It's a bit different.
It's the same language. Portuguese, with an accent.
Let's fact check it. Fact check it.
It's a fact.
No,
It's
I
a
believe
fact.
you. I believe you.
No, good. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just telling you a fact.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's it. It's not like one of them believe you type of things.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, is, you know.
Right, is it?
But anyway.
Yeah, they speak Portuguese in Brazil.
Portuguesa.
Job done.
It's a rough language, like. In my opinion, it doesn't sound nice. You know, some languages like roll off the tongue.
Like German.
That's a rough language.
Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah. Bad that.
Yeah.
No offense to Germanists.
No, we're not Germanists.
No.
Well, I am, actually, but that's a
You
different
don't like Germans? No, you can't say that. Let me rephrase that.
You said that. You said that.
I didn't say that.
Does anyone like
It was
Germans?
a question. Yeah.
You like Germans?
No, I mean, I'm joking. I've got nothing against Germans.
No, I'll give you some things.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's not go there. Let's leave that one for the
Okay,
beginning.
right.
Let's not go there. Okay.
Right, okay.
Just saying. Twice. Just saying. Twice, not once.
Yeah, right.
Accidents happen, right?
Yeah.
If someone does something twice, it's still an accident.
Right, yeah. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Enough said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So Portuguese.
So Portuguese, yeah, it's a rough language, in my opinion. It sounds rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds hard.
Everyone spoke really good English. I was surprised. Like in Spain, you know, they've got a bit of an accent. Over there, I was like, are you British? And they're like, no. Like proper. Obviously, because I think they get so many golfers from all over the world, they have to speak good English.
Of course.
But I was quite surprised, yeah.
You find that in a lot of countries where a lot of British tourists go. You find that, you know, you rarely hear their language. It's pretty much perfect English, isn't it? It's catered for us.
Would you say Brits are the most lazy people when it comes to learning another language?
I would probably guess that it would be related to, or the answer to that question would be like, what's the most broadest spoke language? So it's supposed to be Mandarin, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
And we're second. English is second. I think Spanish is third. I think. Don't quote me on that, but it could be. I think that the laziest people are the people whose language are spoke the most because they're that used to everybody speaking their language.
Surely English is...
It's actually English first. So 1.425 billion speakers of English, 1.119 billion speakers of Mandarin. Then it's Hindi, then it's Spanish, and then it's standard Arabic.
But you do find like English is like the
main.
Yeah, everybody speaks English.
If you can say that.
Yeah. Have you noticed when like, I don't know, like pick some countries out, like Scandinavian countries. Like everyone from Norway, Denmark, Sweden, like they're just fluent English. It's just like standard.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But for us to be standard Norwegian, it's like, I don't know anybody who speaks Norwegian.
I mean, everyone had to learn English in school.
Yeah.
From a different country.
Yeah.
They have to.
They have to?
Yeah.
Really?
Like for me, it wasn't optional. I had to learn it.
Yeah, well, I suppose we had to learn French, but we didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You had an option though, right? French and German? Was it German as well?
I don't know. I can't remember. It might have been German. I think that was for the brighter kids. I think they did German.
Right.
Yeah. But through school, like, French was banged into us, but we never learned it.
Yeah, no.
No.
Do you know anything French? Can you remember any?
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle Daniel.
That's about it.
Gomme. That's a rubber.
Oh, that's what we call it in Romanian as well.
What, a gomme?
Fun fact.
Is
Gumma.
it? And boff. That means so-so, I think. Tell me, Southpaw, does boff mean so-so?
Buff.
Boff.
I thought it was food. I was like, give us some buff.
Nah.
Ah.
Nah, I mean so-so. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
That's cool.
Could be. I mean, I learned Spanish. You know that, right?
You speak Spanish? Oh, at school?
No, I've been learning Spanish for a few years.
Have you?
I'm not very good at it, but I've learned for a few years.
Go on. Give us something.
Hola.
No, give us a full sentence.
A full sentence.
Yeah, what's...
Aquí hay de nuevo. That means what's happening.
Okay.
Both in French means beef.
I thought it does as well.
No, it doesn't.
I
No.
told you, yeah.
Boff.
Yeah, you know, I know that because we have in Romanian a food called salad de boeuf,
Right.
which is beef salad.
That's a bit contradictory, isn't it? Beef salad?
No, it's
Wait.
like...
Beef salad?
yeah, right.
Like
Get it up so you can see. It's a mix of like vegetables.
salad and beef, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. It's in
Type-
the name, isn't it?
type there. It is a beef salad.
Yeah, I
man.
believe you. It's in the title.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Beef salad.
That's not what it says. No, right. That's definitely not it. Right. Type it letter by letter, I'll tell you, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
So, salad, S-A-L-A-T-A.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like the food of a vegetarian that's not sure.
There, first one, second one, there. That's the one.
Boef.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Salata de boef.
Both.
Man, I'm going to say it. That looks nice.
It's banging.
It also looks like a plate of sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah.
Find a sexier looking photo.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's like hard
Oh,
and sick.
mate, it's so nice. Yeah, look, egg. Oh, I'll make you some.
Like egg. Oh,
Make you some.
delicacy.
Yeah.
Baba the booby egg.
What's wrong? I freaking love eggs, mate.
It looks like a sick cake. Doesn't it? A cake of sick.
You just insulted about, I don't know, loads of
Listen,
all the French.
I thought you said it was Romanian.
It's Romania as well, but I think it comes from France.
Does it?
It's got a name in it, so I presume so.
Yeah. I mean,
It's lovely. Anyway, so your French not very good.
no, my French isn't very good. My Spanish is bang average.
Yeah, okay.
Bang average.
I can order a beer in Spanish.
Go on then.
Un cerveza, por favor.
Cerveza.
There's 2 types of Spanish, though, innit?
No, there's one type of Spanish.
Well, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
What do you mean? One with an accent, one without.
Oh, no. What do you mean? What are you talking about? There's 2 types of Spanish.
Some speak like "the," like that, the one you said.
You mean Spanish people?
Yeah, and
right.
then...
English people?
No, fam.
Cerveza.
No, there's like Spanish, and then it's called Catalan.
Catalonia.
So there's 2 different types of Spanish in Spain. But just finishing on the sick plate, it's actually, it's not French, it's Russian.
Never?
Yeah.
Ah, that makes
Lots
sense.
of people think
Oh,
it's
the name
French.
sounds French, but it's actually of Russian
Yeah.
origin.
Huh.
But it's traditional Romanian. It is traditional Romanian food.
There you go.
Beef salad. Like, it does... like,
Okay, I'll be honest with you. Listen, no, I'll be honest with you. I actually... It's called that, but I actually don't think it has any beef.
come on, fam.
No, Google that, because look at the recipe, because I actually don't... I think it's made with chicken. I swear. I swear.
Of course it is.
I swear.
Why wouldn't it be?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why wouldn't it be?
No, honestly, Google it, but I'm pretty sure.
There's no beef
I'm
in a
getting
beef
hot
salad.
now. You what?
There's no beef in a beef salad?
No.
Right. So it's a salad?
Just a salad
Right.
with chicken,
Right.
called boeuf.
No, no, it typically consists of boiled beef, diced carrots, potatoes, and pickles all mixed together.
All right, well, what do I know? My
Yeah.
man makes it, so it's nice. I've never made it in my life, clearly, so I wouldn't have a clue. Well,
Yeah, beef, not chicken.
Beef salad?
it can be made with chicken as well.
All
But that would be a chicken salad, right?
No, so it'll be called... It wouldn't. The name wouldn't change.
It
It'll be-
would.
No, it'll be boeuf salad with chicken.
No, because the beef would have to come out. There'd be no beef.
No, boeuf stays in it.
No.
That is the original name. It's like saying, right, the food
Yeah.
is pizza, okay?
Right.
You can get pizza with chicken,
Yeah.
pizza with pepperoni, yeah?
Right.
But the food is pizza.
Right.
Hang on,
Where
stay
you
with
going?
me, stay with me.
I'm with you.
Yeah? So
go
the
on, bring
name
it.
of the food is boeuf salad, whether it has beef or not. So it'll be boeuf salad with chicken.
No, it'd be beef salad with chicken without the beef. That's what it would be.
Right?
That's
yeah,
what it'd be.
but it's just the name of it.
Right. It's just a salad without the beef.
Yeah,
But then it'd be chicken salad.
it would be chicken salad.
Yeah, yeah.
But it wouldn't make sense. Anyway,
Right.
it wouldn't make sense.
This does?
No.
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 Well, what we can do is go back many, many years ago to whoever invented it and have a go.
And tell him.
Tell them, why are you playing that? There's no beef in your chicken salad.
Southpaw, ring Russia. Tell him.
Which one? Which Russia?
There's only one Russia.
There's only... Is there? Is there? That is a big argument.
I'd love to hear this. Tell me the argument for this.
No, obviously, that's what they're fighting for, isn't it? To get USSR back.
Oh, yeah.
That
I mean,
was-
like, pinch Ukraine back
Yeah.
sort of thing. Or a bit of it.
Well, yeah.
I think they've been fair. They just want a bit of it, don't they?
Yeah, but I think he wants USSR back, doesn't he?
Yeah.
'Cause Belarus has basically got it, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, they're literally like Russia. Like, just saying. You know. I didn't say anything. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
just saying. Hey, that's a bad country.
Belarus or Russia?
Belarus.
Is
Have
it?
you ever Google image Belarus?
Google image. No, but they haven't got a very good football team, I can tell you that much.
No, they haven't got very good anything, mate.
Oh, really?
No.
Is it a pretty random country?
Mate, it's minging.
Apart from Russia wannabe?
Like, you can Google Minsk, the capital. It looks like any other capital. It looks nice. But, like, Belarusian it's the ends, like. You live in
Is it?
Belarus, you don't, yeah. You don't want to live in Belarus. It's the end of the world. It's literally the arse end of the world, like. No, sorry to swear, but it is.
What you don't know, all of our listeners are from Belarus. And they live in
What,
Darlow.
both of them?
Yeah. They're going to come to your house tonight, mate.
Both of our listeners are Belarusian?
Yeah, that looks nice, that.
Yeah, it does, because you Google Minsk.
A bit bland, but
No.
nice.
The countryside is...
Oh, beautiful.
I guess the countryside is just stereotypical Eastern Europe. You know what I mean? Cold, hungry, like pretty much like your description of Romania, like
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Bread, you know what I mean? That.
Yeah, like beef salad.
Yeah, people skinning bloody rabbits in the garden and shitting in a box in the back. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, slaughtering pigs, that sort of stuff.
Happens, you know, mate.
Yeah. You don't live in Belarus.
No?
No.
Where would you live? I presume Spain for you, if you were to move out
Nah,
of the UK.
I don't like the Spanish.
You don't like the Spanish?
Nah, ignorant man.
Why are you learning Spanish for then?
I like the accent.
Okay.
And a lot of countries speak Spanish, Espanol. Most of South America speaks Spanish. Mexico. Obviously Spain. It's a good language to learn because a lot of countries speak it. You know. Where would I live if I didn't live in England? If you could take the spiders out of Australia, it'd be Australia.
You scared of spiders?
Who isn't?
Me?
So you're not scared of a tarantula?
No.
Right.
So
You should be.
why?
Because it'll mess you up.
Right, okay. I'm not going to go like, oh, hi, mate. High five.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm petrified of rats and mice.
Okay.
Like if... Oh,
A mouse?
yeah.
You're scared of mouses?
Yes.
Right.
Just a
And you're
little.
not scared of a tarantula?
No.
That's odd.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Why? What's a mouse is going to do?
It can kill me.
No, a mouse can't kill you. No.
No, I don't know. There's something about rats and hamsters and guinea pigs. Ah, minging.
Guinea pigs?
Yeah.
That's a hamster. Like a guinea pig and a hamster. You scared of a guinea pig and a hamster?
Yeah. Like,
Cool.
right.
Did you have a pet hamster when you were a kid?
Yes. I think that's why I'm terrified.
So I guess yours never got handled much.
Mate, I've got the funniest story ever.
I bet this is tragic.
Oh, this
I
is
can tell.
so bad.
Did your
So
dad?
bad.
Did your dad skin it?
No.
Right.
Listen to this.
Did your dad slaughter it?
No.
Right. Did you eat it?
No. One
Right.
more guess.
You put it in the shithouse toilet thing.
No. Okay. Right. Listen to this. Get ready. This is horrific.
God.
It's funny. Right. So, our house in Romania, it's old, as in it was built many, many years ago.
Okay.
And the size of the wall, it's about a meter. Every wall, it's about a meter
Thick.
thick.
Right.
Right? Proper
Sturdy.
thick. Yes. But it's made out of soil. No, like... No, you're thinking of a little... Don't laugh! Right. Google houses made out of soil in Romania.
I'm trying not to be racist.
No, man! It's... Right, listen. You think it's like awful looking. It's not. It's nice, right? But that's how they used to make houses back in the day.
Out of mud.
Yeah.
Right.
Did
Mud
you know?
house.
Did you know that?
No. Well, yeah. Like in like tents.
No.
There you go.
That is not it. Right. That. No, not that. That on the right hand side. No, in the middle. In the middle. There. So that can be made out of mud as well.
They look like breeze blocks.
Yes. Right. So obviously you didn't wait for me to finish.
Right.
Go up. That mud house, red one.
mud house.
That exactly. That is it. Not with that roof. He had a proper roof, but that's made out of mud.
Right. I mean,
It don't look like it.
that does. That looks like it's skimmed hardened mud. That's the wall. I mean, you can see it's been skimmed, but it's more like clay. Don't you mean clay, not mud?
Isn't it the same thing? Soil and
technically,
clay.
Technically, it's
Clay
like-
is a type of soil.
yeah, I guess so.
No, brother. Right, no. What,
Right.
what in the Dracula is this? What is this? That looks sick, to be fair.
It does like.
Like, we're laughing.
Well, this is in Romania, though.
It
Metal.
looks interesting.
It's in Transylvania.
Wow.
I like these houses. Are these real houses?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
Anyway, this is not what my house looked like, okay? It looked like a... I'll get you a photo to put up.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so the mud
Cool.
house.
Right, the mud house. So it's made out of mud.
Mud.
It was still skimmed. It looked...
Yeah,
It looked nice.
Flat.
Yeah.
Like flat mud.
No, mate, because you think probably like that kind of thing, don't you? Oh,
Yeah.
let's build a house. Let's make
I've
it.
got the picture. I
Yeah,
can see it
no,
now.
it's not like that,
I can
right?
see you in the shed, and I
Yeah,
can see it.
no.
I can see it. Dead
so
pig
funny.
hanging there, mud outside the house.
Yeah,
I
just
see it.
that chicken hanging.
Yeah.
No, right, didn't look like that.
Right.
I'll show you a photo when I get one.
Right.
Right. Moral of the story: my dad's a builder. Obviously, he's done it all nice up. Right.
He's done what?
He's inside. Okay, so outside he was all rendered.
Rendered.
Yeah, so
Right.
it looked nice. You couldn't tell he was made out of mud. You're laughing, but it's how they build houses back in the day.
Okay. Sorry to laugh.
You're racist, you.
I'm not. I'm just.
No, I'm
just tickle
joking.
me. Mud house.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
So inside, obviously, he's done it all with plasterboard
On the outside of the mud.
on the inside of the mud. So the room inside, it's made out of plasterboard, like a normal house. You know, you got the breeze block, and then plasterboard and
Yeah.
skim it to make it look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so... You have no idea where this is going, do you?
No.
Right.
We talking about a hamster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guinea pig. So, this is why I'm probably scared of rats and mice, okay?
Yeah.
So, little mice used to get inside the mud house behind the plasterboard. So they would never get in the house, but you could hear them like behind the plasterboard. So I'd go to bed and be like, I was like, oh, flipping heck. Like, you probably want to laugh, don't you? Anyway, so I think this. So I think a rat found his way in the house somehow. It didn't get in, but he made a bit of a hole, right, to get in. And me dad had this bright idea. I'm going to let the guinea pig go in the hole to kill the rats. Never seen him again. The rats killed him.
Yeah. Of course it did. Of course it did.
The rats killed him. Obviously, because that's a pet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's domesticated, like
Yeah.
soft, fluffy
Thing.
you know. Yeah.
Cute, apparently.
Yeah.
Not for me. But yeah, so rats ate him.
How do you know the rat ate him?
We never came back.
Might have just set free.
I don't think so, mate.
Might have got out the mud and went into the forest.
Right, where do you think I live? In a jungle?
You
In
said
the
you live
forest?
you said you live in the countryside.
Yeah, but the countryside, it's just like here. It's not...
You live close to a forest,
No!
right? Trees, then. A collection of trees. A wood.
Yeah, I guess there was some...
coppice.
Right, I need to find some photos from back home to show you.
Right.
To understand what it was like.
So your dad murdered a guinea pig. Or fed it to the wolves.
Should we go on Google Maps to show you the house?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
How are them?
So you'll get an understanding of the mud house.
I'd see the mud house.
Yeah, that's mad that.
Sorry about this, Johnny.
Yeah, sorry about this, mate. So, okay, you'll have to spell this again.
Go on, then.
S-I-N-M-I-H. Third one down.
Yeah.
Yep, click on it.
How do you pronounce this, Ben?
Synmihayu German.
Sorry, say again.
Synmihayu German.
Simnihayu German.
Yeah, German.
German.
Known as the German village. So it was built by
Oh,
Germans.
so it'd be pretty then. German houses are quite pretty.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
No, so the Germans built a mud house
Okay.
back in the day.
Whereabouts are you, Benny?
Okay, that's how small the village is.
Huh.
Mad, innit? 3 streets. Right, so see Patrica Computers. No, up on the left.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Click on that. Drop the little man there.
Hey.
Hey, you're near me house. That's my house on the right-hand side.
There.
Huh.
Yeah, that's my house. Go close to it.
Listen.
So that is what a mud house looks like.
Well,
Doesn't look like a mud house to me.
that looks very nice.
It's massive.
Looks like a lovely place to live.
It does.
Look, they've got
I
all
mean-
the things up there.
It's called
Like Christmas
Christmas lights. Look, we have electricity, internet. Mad, innit?
What's the big ditch for?
So in Romania, there's no...
No, Ben.
No, so, funny story about that. I fell in it when I was 2 and nearly drowned. Mum had to come and take me by the hair. Yeah, because I,
that's
fell
not
in
funny.
it. And I was there like...
It's going to go up your street.
What-
for a
True
second.
story.
What is it,
True
Ben?
story.
What's in the ditch?
It's for drainage.
Keep going.
That is it. So,
Drainage means, like, toilets.
no. So when... Because it rains a lot.
Right.
I don't actually understand now that I think about it. It makes no sense. So it's...
Stops it flooding.
Yeah, stops the flooding, I think.
Okay. It's
And-
not toilet. It's not sewer.
No, it's not sewage.
Right.
It's actual someone working the Great Britain, not having money to finish that. And I had to know. I'm saying,
Working on a mud house.
yeah, that is not a mud house.
Listen, I take it all back. This looks like a lovely village.
It's not, mate.
It looks lovely. Houses
all
are
right.
big.
Look at that.
Fresh air.
What's that,
countryside.
Ben?
That's the church.
Wow.
Did you go in that church?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go and see the church?
Yeah. We are taking a stroll in Synmihayu German for all of our...
Synmihayu.
Am I
German.
close to the church, am I, Ben?
Yeah, we are. There, right in front of you. Keep going.
Huh.
Oh, that's me school.
Oh my God, this is mental, this.
It's not what you imagine like.
No, it's
Nah.
not what. It's proper not what I imagined.
You thought it was like...
I hate to say it, mate. Yeah,
Belarus.
I did. I thought it was awful.
I thought
but
it was like Belarus, yeah.
Look at that. That's
No, I
beautiful.
mean-
That's beautiful. That.
This is okay. I'll be like, it's not great.
It's nice.
It's okay.
It's giving me the impression of like, healthy people.
Oh, no, mate. Healthy.
Yeah.
No, it's full of mad heads.
Look at that. There's a.
What's that?
There's a nest
It's a nest.
on electric
Hang on a
wires.
minute. That's not a real bird.
It is, of course it is.
Size that fucking bird. What's that?
It's a beast.
It's
that
a
mate.
pelican. No, I don't know. There's no water there. I don't know what it is.
Them Christmas lights have seen better days, haven't they?
They've been there since I lived there.
They don't take them down.
14
then.
years. No,
That's crazy.
they haven't really, but... Yeah, mate, so that's my life.
Was
Was my life when I
Yeah.
was...
I think
Yeah.
that's a nice place to grow up, me, Benny.
It's different, but obviously...
got a bus stop.
That's the bus stop where I would wait, flipping minus 16 degrees outside and flipping
Mate,
snow.
This looks like a hot country.
It is in the summer.
That bicycle there.
Gets to like, bicycle, electricity, even humans. It's mad.
It is.
Yeah, like parking spaces, the lot.
What's the internet connection like?
Better than, like 100 times better
What,
than the
here?
UK.
In the middle of nowhere?
So, funny story about this. Most of like the game tournaments, like e-sport, are held in Romania.
E-sport? What's e-sport?
E-sport, darling, is where people play, GTA. Have you heard of that? Fortnite, FIFA,
Yeah.
tournaments
Yeah.
against each other. They happen there.
Really?
Yeah, because the connection's so good.
Huh.
So,
Why is the connection so good in Romania?
so a bit of a background for you. In the UK, so obviously the internet was here a long, long, long time before Romania, but they
Yeah.
kept patching the connection to make it better.
Right.
In Romania, when the internet got there, they put the proper infrastructure straight away.
Right.
So now England's playing catch up to try and replace everything to get to the speed of Romania.
Huh.
Mental.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense. Because they were late to the party.
Yes.
By the time they came to the party, they got what was out then.
Yes.
Which was a lot better than what we started.
That's right.
with. I get it. Okay, that makes sense.
So, like average, it's also crazy because you pay about £12 a month.
And that's it.
Yeah, and you get about 20, 30 times the best connection you have in the UK.
Never.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Is it all cabled? Like all underground?
Fibre.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah,
All
well,
the way to the
it's-
village?
Yeah, it's not on the ground though. You've seen it up on the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Mud houses with fast internet.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
And rats, mice.
And rats. And dead guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what my life was like.
Never.
Yeah. Not what you thought, is it?
It's definitely not what I thought.
You definitely thought a little...
Yeah, I admit. Yeah, okay, yeah.
The Hobbit. Is that what you imagine?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
when you said the German village, first, when you said mud house, I pictured, we're talking 10th century, we're talking, like straw on the
Yeah.
roof. Like,
Yeah. Oh, no.
like, death. Just dire situations.
Yeah.
People having fires in the garden. That's what I pictured,
Yeah, people...
When you said the German village, then my mind changed. And I was like, pretty little German village. That's blew them both out the water.
Yeah.
They look like big houses. They look big.
So...
Like, spacious.
So Romania, one thing about it, you don't really get... Okay, in the UK, I feel like you get a lot of rich people, poor people, but there's a lot of middle class, I'd say.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
There's a lot of middle class.
Yeah.
In Romania, I'd say maybe middle class is like 30%.
Right.
And then you get a lot of poor and a lot of rich people. And there's no regulations in how big your house can be.
No.
Google this. Romanian gypsy houses.
I've seen this. I've seen this before. Stunning, right?
Yeah.
They put our gypsy houses to shame, right?
Absolutely bonkers though.
Yeah.
They've got gold roofs.
Yeah.
It's absolutely mental.
Obviously in England, like, we know how travellers make money in this country.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Tradesmen.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's a regular standard Romanian gypsy.
What are they into? Like, how do they make money? Same way, tradesmen.
Begging.
stuff. What? For me, that's not going for begging.
Bro.
That's not begging money.
Wait.
No.
A lot of it is begging. Not all of them, but a lot of them actually beg, like in a foreign country, get loads of money and go and build palaces over there.
Really?
Also, a lot of them build big houses and they can't afford to keep them up. Look, that is a proper Romanian picture. That's you get a gypsy person on a flipping horse.
Is that a gypsy person?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Huh.
That's
There is a large gypsy population over in Romania, though, isn't there? I wonder why that is.
There is Romanis.
Is that what a Romani gypsy is?
Yeah,
From
but
Romania.
a Romani gypsy, it's also brown
Brown.
skin.
Right.
Yeah. So they've got. Yeah, I didn't explain that very well. They've got brown skin.
Right. You mean dark skin? The tanned.
No, the brown. Can we
Right.
not say? I'm not allowed to say brown.
I don't know actually. I don't know where we stand with it, but yeah.
I'm not
okay.
sure. Type
brown.
in brown Romanian gypsies. No, no, damn man. No, right. Let me.
I'm trying to give you space, mate.
No, let me explain. Right, let me explain. No,
How is this happening? Just
No.
a Wednesday night.
Romanian
gypsies.
brown bears came.
no,
in.
it's fine. Right, because when I no, listen to this. Because when I moved to the UK, everyone's like, "Oh, you're a gypsy, right?" I was like, "No, I'm not brown. I'm not brown skinned."
Oh,
So
mate, I don't think this is fair.
no, but that's quite.
I don't think you can type that. Never mind, say
No.
it.
No, but let me explain, because... Right, just type in Romanian gypsies. Let's see what comes up. No, no, listen, right, because I was... To give you some context, when I moved to the UK... yeah, that's... Stop at that photo. That's standard Romanian gypsies.
Okay, you know, you're a bit of a tan.
Yeah,
Yeah, been in the sun, haven't they?
yeah. No, they were born like that.
Right.
So what I'm saying, it's not racist. It's how it is. Because everyone's like, "Oh, you must be gypsy, right? You're Romanian." So everyone assumes you're a gypsy as well.
In
So-
fairness, they're very pretty. In fairness,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
people.
Yeah. So that photo with the kids, right hand side, that one, up a bit, sorry. Yeah, that's typical Romanian gypsy couple.
I mean, the little boy's not there, is he?
No. He's
I'm just
he
saying.
looks
like,
ginger. Fun fact for you.
That's. I'm just saying. Look, some questions need to be asked. They are like. She has questions to answer to, doesn't she? He looks like.
She likes to party.
Yeah. I mean, that kid's got blonde hair and blue eyes, mate.
Yeah, she's been to the UK.
Of course she has.
Yeah. You
Of
know,
course she has.
maybe she's been to a party or two.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
No.
But
Right.
that is what Romanian gypsies look like. They've got brown skin. And that is that. As simple as that.
Well, I mean.
No, you're laughing, right? But
Yeah.
I'm being serious, because everyone's like, back to my story, everyone's like, "Oh, you must be gypsy." I said, "No, I've got white skin." So, and you're trying to laugh. No, but obviously you get a lot of white gypsies in the UK, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's fairly...
Caucasian people, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But Romani gypsies are brown. They have brown skin. Okay, should we pack in with that? We go down there. That's just me trying to explain it at my best.
So how do they make money then? Because I don't believe it's coming from begging. That's not happening.
Some beg, they do everything, just like... you know,
Tradesmen.
Tradesmen.
There's a lot of like basically the majority of the travelling community that I know doesn't count for them all, but the majority of them are tradesmen in some way, shape, or form.
And some, yeah. It's not quite the same in Romania. I don't know what they do. They deal with a lot of cars. You know, they steal.
They steal.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's pigeonholing, Ben.
Yeah, yeah.
They steal. Thieves.
Oh, mate. A lot of them, yeah.
Do they?
It's bad. Like, there's areas where you don't want to go because
No.
you wouldn't be safe. They also believe they've got blue blood.
Okay, that's interesting. That's royal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is it red blood? No. We have... Sorry.
Right.
Blue blood.
Blue blood.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Google that.
So they think they're royal?
I don't know why. I
Does
don't
it mean
know
the
how it
same
works.
thing?
I don't really know, because I'm like, mate, cut yourself. Have a look. It's not blue.
You've had this conversation with somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So
Did they cut themselves?
No, no.
Okay.
But I wanted to. Also, like, you had streets. So, mate, so many experiences. My school was in a pretty rough area. So there was a long street where I would have to walk through to get to the bus stop.
Right.
And every night, I would pray to God, please don't let the gypsies be out. The little kids. Mate, no, you think I'm laughing. Sounds bad. They would, like, they love to fight.
Right.
And they would just come after you for no reason. So I'd have to leg it so many nights just to get away from them.
Getting caused by little kids.
Yeah, mate, it's
Yeah.
bad. And I was this big, they were big.
Yeah.
I was scared of them, terrified.
Some of the best pickpockets I ever met in my life were Romani gypsies.
Yeah.
I was in Greece in a party island destination years ago, and it was literally the first day we got there. The hotel people said to us, "Watch out for the gypsy kids." We're like, huh? Said, "No. These gypsy kids are good, right?" Literally, your heart melted. I remember going to the strip like on the first day. I mean, my friends will back me up on this. The first day, I think we've talked about it on a show with Adam before. First day, all having fun, and there they were, these gypsy kids. I mean, when I say kids, I'm talking like 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I mean, little kids. I'm not talking about 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Little kids. You're like, where's your mum and dad?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they were
Around
up on
the
the
corner.
strip, and they were like, they had trinkets. Do you know what I mean? They were like trying to like make people buy like shite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Piece
yeah.
of shite. And they looked so like, you were like, oh, like that's so like bad because there's all this carnage going on and drunk people and
Yeah.
like you just, being compassionate in
Yeah,
English,
yeah.
you look and think, this isn't right.
Yeah.
And you're going over and you drunk, which helps, and you're going over and you're giving them something, and you walk away and you realise everything out of your pocket's gone. Everything, phone, everything. And you turn around and, you're like, and they're just, what are you going to do?
No.
You're not going to bray a 5-year-old. Do you know what I mean?
You could.
Yeah,
No.
you could. But no.
I know what you mean.
They were great pickpockets.
Yeah, mate.
Fantastic.
So they're known for that.
Yeah,
Have you seen have you been to Paris before?
I have.
Have you seen them do the little game? I don't know if you remember. They do on the London Bridge as well.
No.
It's to do a little game. It's called Alba Neagra in Romania, which is black and white.
Okay.
It's a well-known thing in Romania.
So what's the game?
So they shuffle cards.
Okay. The kids.
No, these are adults.
Okay.
Right, they shuffle cards.
Are they
and-
brown?
Say that again.
Are they brown?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like a £50 bet. So you've got a chance to win that money or lose it. But it's basically high or lower, but they somehow manipulate the cards so you can really win. But what they do, there's about 20 of them sat. There's a big circle, gatherings, people gathered to watch. And then they're like, €500, 500, who's next, just to play, that kind of thing. And then he's like, oh, me. Little do you know, he's his mate. So he'll play, he's like, oh, £500. He's like, oh, no, I've lost.
Yes.
They proper make a big
Part of the
thing
game,
out of
I
it.
get it.
That is it.
Right. But they've got stooges. They've got actors.
Sorry, that's the game with a cup. You
What,
have
guess
to find.
where it
yeah,
is?
yeah. They're so like guess, and like mad fast, incredible. Right. So they make a lot of money, like a lot of good, honest people give it a go. But
I
there's
like he's got a doormat. I love that.
Yeah. There's no way you can win it.
Because it isn't in any of them. Right.
But they do it in such a way with his mate to lose money. So it's like, oh, I've got a chance. That guy just won €500,
Yeah.
pounds, whatever. So they do it everywhere. I'm sure one of them has just been arrested in the UK, in London. I was just reading about it. Because obviously it's illegal gambling.
Is it?
Yeah, you can't do that. It's an illegal scam on Westminster Bridge.
Huh.
So that's a...
Listen, get your money,
Well, yeah.
More fool people for playing.
But so I was with Tabby in Paris and they were doing it, and Tabby was like, oh, it looks easy. What do you mean people lose money? So I was like, right, watch this. I was like, look at all these people around. And you can see, if you stand there around, we stood about 15 minutes to see what was happening. You can see all the mates coming in, stepping out, proper clever game to get your money. It's incredible. Because Tabby was like, it's easy, you just go and pick it. I can do that. I said, you can't.
No.
You think you can,
No.
but you can't.
It's not in any of them.
No.
No.
So
I love that.
absolutely bonkers. So that's what I mean. They do stuff like that. They go back home and build mansions. I'm
Yeah.
not saying all of them do that. There's some honest people, obviously. But a bad stereotypical, just how everyone assumes if you are Romanian, you're a gypsy.
Huh.
Yeah.
I suppose, I was saying, begging. Like, no, you've got to be doing more than that. Well, it's probably a good racket begging if you're in the right place. You know what I mean? I mean, those guys who sit outside Sainsbury's local in England, like, I've given them a £5 a few times. Think in a day how much you could rake in.
It's illegal to give money to beggars in Romania.
It's illegal? Mm-hmm. Huh.
For that reason. So when I was a kid, I used to see loads of people, like what they would do, they would put their arm in the t-shirt behind.
Yeah.
And they would, do this, and I was like, oh, I feel so bad for them. Till I was watching it once, and these two lads are like, get your hand out. I was like, what? Get your hand out now. And literally took his hand and
No
legged it.
way.
Yeah.
So he's pretending?
Yeah, pretending.
What?
So they do it. They're really good at it. So since then, I would be like, don't get me wrong, there's homeless people that you can help. So I don't really like to give money to homeless people.
No.
But I'm like,
prefer to keep it.
no, listen. No, because I'm being deadly serious here.
Right.
I'm like, are you hungry? I'll come with you. I'll buy you any food you want, but I won't give you money.
I get you.
Like, just, I don't know, use on fags or whatever. I understand some people smoke, fine. But I'm like, if you're hungry, I'll
Get you a sandwich.
Yeah, I'll do my part.
Yeah. You'd rather buy them £5 worth of food than give them a fiver.
Yeah.
I guess.
I had a full pizza once, right? Full pizza, I could eat this in the UK, in Newcastle.
Right.
We were just walking past the homeless people, and Tabby was like, oh, offer it, see if they want it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I've got full pizza, would you like it? He goes, what flavour is it? Or what is it?
No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not in a position to ask me.
I said, oh, it's a pepperoni. He's like, I don't like pepperoni.
Yes. I love this guy.
So I was like, all right, no
Yeah.
worries. No bother, I'll keep it for myself.
Your pizza.
Yeah.
Imagine.
He didn't want my pizza because he had pepperoni on it.
Yeah, he wasn't hungry. He wanted a fiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proper fuming that wouldn't give him money.
My mum did the same. She was in York, and then she went out for full Chinese with all girls, and then she like brought tons away. So, we'll give it to a homeless person, and then she tried to give it away, and he was like, "Oh, I don't eat meat." She's like, what?
He's vegan.
Yeah, she's
A vegan homeless person.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Can you have that?
He's
Can
got
you have that
IBS, he don't
choice?
drink milk either.
Crazy.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
The cheek?
I know.
Excuse me?
I admit, do you know what the way I see it is? Like, I do give them money, and like, I know they're probably going to go buy cider with it or something, but that's what they want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, each of their own, if people want to help, by all means. But I've seen it done in such a way where it's a scam.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, these guys with the cups on Westminster Bridge. That's a great hustle.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I know it's wrong, but I respect it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, it's a hustle. It takes some balls to do that.
Of course it does.
I could never.
No. No.
Come here, 5. I probably could, actually.
It takes some front. Like, what? Can you imagine if somebody like clocked them what they were doing? Like, they'd be hell on.
Well, they did. Loads of people do.
Oh,
So they sit in a position for an hour, then they move.
Right.
They get clocked all the time.
do they?
Yeah. Obviously, because people lose a lot of money and they come with their mates, and so it's a known thing. But they move, come back the next day, and there's so many tourists in London, Paris,
Oh, yeah.
where they can keep the game going.
just keep moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clever that, innit?
I got done, well, it's slightly different to that. Back in the day, when I was into different things,
Yeah,
I was in Tenerife.
right.
And I thought this like on a big scale. And there's this guy walking about, African guy in Tenerife, and he was, walking about whispering words of drugs, hashish, cocaine, and obviously been, a delinquent back in my teen years. I was like, we can get some off him, Obviously, you can imagine, where the story goes. He takes us around the corner, we hand over about €200 or whatever pesetas might have been that then, that long ago. And of course, he gives us a package that is wrapped in tin foil. You're not going to stand there and open it. You run off with it. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, it was
Salt.
Yeah, it was mud. It was
Never.
just a stone or whatever. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't what we thought we were buying.
Never.
Yeah,
Was he a big man?
yeah. You weren't going back. He looked like a dangerous guy, gold tooth and that.
Oh, right. Okay,
You
so
know what I mean?
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm be like, mate, what are you doing? He's like, okay. have
No,
my money."
no. You weren't going back. No. And there was a few of them. You know what I mean?
Course.
They're all sat on the wall together.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're not going to do nothing. Yeah.
It's cheeky, that.
But you think doing that on a scale, like, you think you do a summer, like, in Tenerife, you do 6 months in Tenerife, how much you'll make?
Yeah, loads.
A few times a night, someone's giving you €200.
Yeah.
A few times a night,
Yeah.
if not more. Like,
Yeah.
you're raking in £1,000 a night just doing that. Move along a bit, different place.
Mad.
Good racket.
How many people do you reckon out of, let's say, 100 do drugs?
Out of 100, nowadays,
Yeah.
half.
You think?
I think so.
I never thought of it. I never tried drugs.
No.
No.
No,
Not even weed, nothing like that.
they're not all they're cracked up to be,
I have a shandy once in a while.
Yeah.
No. It's one of them. It's like, you always wonder. It's like, I wonder what it's like. But I would never. It's just...
Well, look, drugs are fantastic. That's why they're so popular. Let's
Clearly.
not beat around the bush.
Yeah.
Your cocaine, your ecstasies, your heroines, your crack, all
Yeah.
this stuff, fantastic.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have such a big following.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, they're fantastic, but they have a lot of negatives.
Yeah.
You don't want no part of that.
Everyone, like, when I talk to people, because I always wonder, I'm like, I've done this. I'm like, what's it like? Like, tell me, I'm curious. I'm like, mint, but the down, come down. Is it come down?
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like it's the worst thing
Oh,
that's
yeah, yeah,
ever.
yeah.
You feel like you want to die.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
shakes and
Yeah, it's the worst.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for me, I'm like, I don't know.
No, no.
I don't know how accurate this is, but it says 1 in 5 adults aged 16 to 24 do drugs.
Wow.
I'm surprised it's so small.
I thought it'd be more.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's 1 in 5.
1 in
yeah.
5. That's like 20% of people.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I could see that.
Yeah.
Maybe I could see that. Like most people, like over 50, aren't doing it. You know.
Yeah.
Well, not you know. I bet if you did it in age groups. Say that statistic again, please.
So
Southpaw.
1 in 5 adults aged 16 to 24 do drugs.
Wow, that for that age group, I thought it would be like
Less.
more. I thought between
you?
16 and 24, I thought you'd be looking at least 3 in 5. I thought.
See, I think not a lot of people have money that age, though.
Well, this is based off 2022, and I don't know how accurate that can be because how many people are admitting to doing drugs anyway?
Oh yeah, you'd
True.
lie.
True.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I don't know, like pretty much like, I think of my circle, like everybody dabbles. Everybody
Yeah.
does a little bit of something.
Yeah.
It's very rare that somebody's just absolute no.
Yeah.
Yeah. My old, group of friends, for what it's worth, they're not raging drug addicts or anything, but sociable people,
Yeah. How people have a social cigarette.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, for me, I always thought I can't see anything good coming out of it. So why would I ever just try? Like, there's absolutely no point for me. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? I'm quite.
You're high on life.
I'm high on life.
You are high on life.
And I'm alert as it is.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like me on drugs, I think I'd jump off a roof probably.
Oh my God.
Like honestly,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
I know we're joking, but I think
can
I'm
see
like,
it.
let's go! Like,
I can see it.
yeah, I'm Spider-Man. Woo!
Yeah.
I'll jump off.
No.
Dead.
Cocaine and tism don't mix.
No.
No.
So
Yeah.
because I thought,
Thing is, with personalities like yours, because you've got one of them personalities, like you might end up being addicted. You know what I mean?
that's the thing.
You've got that thing about you, that little woo, like
The glitch.
Yeah, the spectrum sort of thing, innit? Like woo, nearly there.
Yeah.
You know,
And I have a friend who's a doctor, and we were talking about this.
I'd love a friend who's a doctor.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Very clever. She was saying the worst drug to do in terms of false confidence is cocaine,
Yeah, I can imagine.
because you think you're invincible.
Yeah.
And I can totally see that with me. I'd be like, I'll stop a bus, Iron Man. I don't know, something stupid where I'll imagine, all for a bit of fun, to
Yeah.
do something stupid just because you're out of your mind.
I think alcohol's more dangerous than anything. To be fair,
Do you think so?
I think so. Definitely. Anyway, because it's
Interesting.
legal, anyone can buy it. Pretty much, if you're over 18 in our country, and that has pretty much one track. So like cocaine and stuff. Like I know people that get the confidence and stuff like that, but I know some people who take cocaine and it makes them what's the word? Recluse. It makes them want to hide away. It makes them want to get out of public. It can
Okay.
go two ways.
Right.
From my experience, some people are party guys, and that's who we're talking about. Some people want to just go home like Gollum and
Yeah.
sniff the cocaine on their own,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, get weird,
Yeah.
talk
Uh-huh.
to the plug hole, that sort of stuff. We've had that conversation before, haven't we, Southpaw?
Yeah.
Alcohol pretty much has one track. And cocaine's obviously still illegal, so that really narrows down you're at the 1 in 5 type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that 1 in 5 statistic will be all cocaine in this day and age. Like, that
Yeah.
seems to be the fashionable thing.
Yeah.
Alcohol, like, the statistic between how many people drink between 16 and 24, that'll be 4 in 5.
Oh.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
90% of people will drink.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
That, to me, is more dangerous because alcohol makes you confident. That's what it does. Alcohol doesn't make you recluse. Nope.
No.
Like, never. It always makes you confident, always makes you leery. You completely lose your motor skills, your perception of
Anything.
anything is just
Yeah.
off. It's just miles off.
Yeah.
Like, you don't realize you look like a dickhead, and you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. I have a mate who doesn't drink much, but he loves raves. Loves it.
Yeah.
And he's adamant that, so he takes pills.
Yeah.
All the time. He's like, I'd rather take a pill. I have a good time and I'm in control rather than getting off my face, getting drunk, because you're out of control. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's his case. Is like, this should be legal because I'm actually a lot more in control than when I drink. I'm like, I don't know. But
I'm going to say this. I'm speaking from experience. I've had experiences not all of them, but I've had experience with ecstasy and cocaine
Yeah.
and alcohol and marijuana.
is ecstasy MDMA?
I don't know.
Oh.
Whatever ecstasy is. I'm
Yeah.
going to say this now, right? Not that I ever would go back there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no negative to ecstasy. I'm going to say that. Ecstasy is fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to say that. It's absolutely amazing. Now, it's bad for your health. I'm sure it's bad for you. But my experience, and there was many of them, of that particular chapter, all positive. The only problem is with that one, unlike the rest of them, I suppose alcohol would, you black out. You forget. There's sections of your night that you don't remember. And so you don't really know what you did in that time. Yeah, you don't really know what happened. But honestly, I'm going to say it. Ecstasy is fantastic. It's amazing.
But for the pure reason you just said.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Imagine you killed someone. Imagine.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right? And you have no recollection. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, scary. Anything can happen.
But then you can do that on
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's when people take it too far, regardless of what it is.
Yeah. It's a scary game, like.
Yeah.
My advice to anybody is keep clear of everything.
Stay away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids, don't do drugs.
No, definitely don't. But do ecstasy. Only joking.
A little, no.
Just a little bit. No.
Yeah. I think especially today, like, people have so many problems. Why add another one if you don't have to?
Oh yeah, I mean that's an unsaid thing, isn't it? Like it's proper pickle in people's heads.
But people do it to get away from reality.
Yeah, it's the irony, innit?
So
That's the irony, yeah.
it's a funny one.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, like, when I think of life, I'm like, oh, you work all week just to get home, get changed on a Friday, go out, get off your face, be absolutely shivers on Saturday, probably calm down on Sunday, or if not the same, to do it all again on Monday, go to work. For me, that's a sad life, personally.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I'm like, where's the beauty in life? Just go for a walk, enjoy the nature. I know not everyone sees it like that, so especially society today is so different.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what is the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that comes with age as well. I sound like I'm so old. But imagine trying to explain that to someone who's 19 or...
No.
You could never, could you?
No, you know what? Like, I think it's okay to let people learn their own lessons, I think. That's what I think so. I'm in the belief, you know, it's quite a controversial belief, but I believe that all drugs should be legal.
Okay.
That's what I think. And I think it should
Even
be...
heroin?
Yeah. I think everything should be legal. And I think it should be reassessed. I think it shouldn't be, you know, we were all programmed, oh, you'll die. No. I think you start with the youth, and I think it becomes part of education that you are taught, not anybody, I think you have to be over 18, like drinking. But I think when you become to 18, when you get to the age of 18, you should be able, as free people, you should be able to make the choice of whether you do or do not want to try these drugs.
Yeah.
I think that everybody should be educated in the dangers of the drugs. But I don't think we have the right, in my opinion, to tell people they can't take something. That doesn't sit right with me. That's kind of backward. Which brings me on to the Portugal thing. They've legalized everything. They're the first country to legalize all drugs.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it's been a great success. So I might be getting this story slightly wrong, but go back some years. Not that long ago, but Portugal had a real big problem with drugs.
Right.
Big problem.
Yeah.
Right? And what they decided to do is, because it was such a strain on policing, such a strain on whatever, like, they literally flipped the switch and they made everything legal. And I think they started taxing it, I think. And I don't know but it's been a great success.
Right.
A lot of countries around the world look at Portugal because this is kind of, they've been like the kind of, you know, they've done like the experiment really. People
Yeah.
are looking at Portugal like, okay, so what's going on here? And by the sound of it, it's been great. Southpaw, back that up. Portugal are the first country to legalise all drugs, right?
Yeah, so
What's
on the
it say?
29th of November in 2009, there was the decriminalisation of consumption of drugs. So doesn't mean that you can supply them, and there was a taxation on them, but you can legally take drugs, and up to, I think you're allowed to get another consumption's worth every 10 days. So that way, obviously, you're not going overboard with lots of these. I'm sure that there are ways around it, but I think that way, it's coming from a safe source and it's not coming from a drug dealer around the corner. So that's another way to look at it.
That brings me to my point. We were talking about this. Just been to Portugal a few days ago. Every other person on the corner was like, drugs, cocaine. So
It's made it more rife, obviously. Because it's less punishable, I guess. So it's more accessible.
maybe, but I still don't think so. You can't freely buy it, right? From what my understanding, if you have it on you and you consume it, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you can't exactly sell it as easy unless it's prescribed. That is.
Sorry, just checked. It's actually 2020. It was passed, decriminalisation of small amounts of controlled substances, including heroin, cocaine, fentanyl.
Interesting.
So it's strange.
I think there's something in it.
Why is it banned in the first place? What do they say it's wrong with drugs? Like, why is it wrong to do cocaine? As someone who doesn't know much about cocaine.
I guess laws were probably put in place, I guess, for two reasons. One, it could be to protect people. But then you say that, but then they sell pharmaceutical drugs legally that kill you, right? So that might be the smoke screen. Right. What I actually think it is the war on drug cartels. That they make a lot of money. You know what I mean? There's a lot of money in drug cartels, and I think, well, no, saying that's exactly what has happened. No, I'm going to contradict that. Because in criminalizing them, they therefore make these drug cartels money. In legalizing them, you would shut the drug cartels down because they're now not in business. Yeah, it's a form of terrorism, basically. Yeah. Is what they say. So I don't know the answer why it's it could straight up because
they're bad for you.
Yeah, it could
they can be bad for you.
I mean, they don't make any money on it, do they?
No. So did you see Colombia? I don't know if you've seen recently. I was reading. They kind of said to the cartel, "Look, you do you." Along the words, we're gonna chill. Like,
right,
you're killing too many police officers. Like, stop. We'll kind of close an eye on it.
Yeah.
You kind of do your thing, and we won't be as strict. Which. It's like, okay, if it's saving people's lives, because they'll do it regardless. Yeah. Like, they couldn't keep there's so many different. I don't know if you ever looked on TikTok now. It's mad. You can actually see proper, plants and like how they actually do it step by step in the location. They film themselves with like, okay, like it's mad. Like, you won't believe it. So it's so out there now. They don't even try and hide it as much. But I think. It's got such a good security, you can't get in. And it's like, okay, let's save some lives and take a bit of a chill approach, which is quite interesting, I think.
Very interesting. What do you think? Do you think drugs should be legal or illegal?
I don't know. Don't know to comment on it. I'm like, I still think, should alcohol be legal or not?
Well, there's a question.
That's the question, because when you can buy something that can get you off your face, it's pretty crazy to me in the first place. People will do it regardless.
Well, they did. America's a good. To be fair, right? The prohibition time in America is kind of a good example because America, alcohol was legal. Then, for a time, prohibition happened, and alcohol in America became illegal.
Right.
And that's where, your Bugsy Malone type thing. What was his name? That gangster in. Al Capone and all, that whole mobster sort of genre, with the Tommy guns and you know what I mean?
Italian,
that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's where that sort of came from because that's kind of what their business was. It was moving illegal alcohol around.
I didn't know alcohol was illegal.
It was for a time.
Right.
But then obviously they thought this is chaos. This has caused more problems than it was legal. I think they legalized it because, probably because it was dangerous to people or, it was causing hell on, basically.
Yeah.
They made it illegal and crime just went through the roof because, all kinds of murders and like drug cartels, which was alcohol cartels. Crazy. So then I thought, stuff that, make it legal again and tax it.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So the prohibition took place from 1920 to 1933, and it was enacted in response to pre-existing social issues like domestic violence, child abandonment, and similar things along
Caused
those
by
lines.
alcohol, yeah?
Caused by alcohol, but I think stopping it, as you say, didn't help too much.
Interesting.
No, they got rid of one problem, but didn't foresee the massive problem that would come, which
Yeah.
is basically mobsters,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and illegal money, you know,
Yeah.
because people were still drinking, people still wanted drink. And this is what the thing is now. People will take drugs, regardless of whether they're legal or illegal. So why don't you just legalize them and tax them all?
Yeah.
And teach people. If you want to really protect people, if that's what it's actually about,
Yeah.
then teach them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Start with the youth, put it in schools. You know what I mean?
Don't you think it's mental they're still finding Pablo Escobar's money? Like
Are
in
they?
random fields. Yeah.
No way.
So there's still been stories like coming out of farmer like ploughing whatever, doing the thing, and finding bags with money. They had so much money at the time apparently, and they were so bad at keeping it. They didn't think about money rotting or animals eating it.
Yeah.
Crazy that.
Here's a question.
Go
If
on.
you walk through the woods, right?
And pickpocket it. Yeah, it's mine.
Romanian woods, right? And you found a briefcase full of money,
Yeah.
right? You look down, it was open, like in the cartoons.
Yeah.
Metal, you know,
Yeah,
leather
yeah.
briefcase, there it is. There's a sticker on it saying £1 million, right? You've gone, you've looked around, no one's there.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that?
So I'm like, right, I've got this much debt. This will pay off this my mortgage. Okay, I'll take half of it. Then, hello, police. I found some money. There's about 500 grand here. It says $1 million, but I don't know what happened to the rest.
Is that what you do?
No, I don't know. That amount of money, I'd be scared to touch it
Okay.
because I'm like, that does not belong to me.
No.
And there's some bad people out there, and they will do bad things to you. So I don't know. I'd like to think maybe I'll pocket 10 grand. You know,
Just a little something.
yeah, just have a Mackies.
You walk in the
Free
police
plastic.
station with your briefcase with a big bulging pocket of £20 notes. What, these? These are my 20s. Yeah, no. No, I'd take my chances, like.
Would you?
Yeah.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
May as well, right?
Do you know what I would do to cover my back? Like you say, in case it is some nutter's money. I'd take it home, right? I'll put it in the kitchen cupboard, and I think I'm going to come back to that in a year, right? And I'd leave it. Now, if anyone, where's my money? It's like, I've looked after it for you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got it out the rain. It's here.
Whoa!
Yeah,
it's
I
here.
ain't touched it. But if a year passed and, you know, never came, see you in a bit. See you later on. I'm off.
See,
Yeah.
I would have it. I would have it up there.
I'd go buy myself a mud house in Romania.
Maybe 20.
Yeah.
I'd have the money up there, like you said. But every time a Chinese takeaway would come, be like, I'll pay cash.
You'd be dipping into it, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
you would. You'd have to. I'm like, I kept it for you. However, I was hungry.
borrowed a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a little bit. Is that okay? No. Like,
Yeah.
so there was I watched a TikTok a few days ago. This guy posted a video of him finding a notebook
Right?
with some random notes in it
Okay.
and some cash.
Okay. What,
Right.
in the notebook?
So there were some random words in the notebook and then cash on the notebook in a little hole
Okay.
somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
What was in the notebook?
Random words that would make no sense for me and you.
Okay.
Like
Well, maybe not to you, might to me. Cryptic,
pickle,
you know what I mean?
onion, whatever.
Okay.
Super random, right?
Yeah.
And the guy was like, oh, look what I found. Oh, my goodness. And all the comments were like, mate, don't touch that money. Give it back. Delete this video now. Like, you're
You
going to
put
get
it on
killed.
the internet?
Yeah, on TikTok.
What?
So-
Idiot.
So everyone's like, that's the main place for the cartel. Put it back. And then he kept commenting. He's like, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just recording. You
Baba
know.
the Booby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Baba the Booby. So, yeah, I was like, oh my goodness. These people know. Like, imagine I couldn't sleep at night if that was me.
No.
I would delete that TikTok and be like,
What country was this in?
America,
USA?
USA.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't put it on the internet, do you?
You don't, do you?
No.
Especially if you find money.
Yeah.
Hi, I just found.
What would you do if you found £20 note on the floor? Keep it.
On the floor?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's £20.
What's the difference between 20 and a million?
What do you mean?
Like, it's still not your money.
Whose is it?
Same person the millions was. You know, that
Yeah.
20 quid might be like some nutter.
But the wind came to me.
The wind came to me.
It was windy and the money just landed in my hand.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit different, mate.
Mm.
If you find it, you pick up a tenner if you found it on the floor, would you not?
Yeah.
Free money.
Yeah.
Your day would be buzzing.
Yeah, if you found a tenner.
Oh, mate. My mum finds money all the time. All the time.
Where's
Like,
she find money? Where's she go?
on the floor.
Where's she go?
this cartels. No. Honestly, on the floor, like, she'll send us random texts. Oh, I just found tenner. Found 20 quid. She must have found since we moved to the UK over £500, I think.
You ever found any money before?
Not that I recall of. Do you? Have you?
I did once.
How much?
When I was a kid.
How much?
I can't remember. It was a load of notes though.
Really?
Kind of found it. Kind of stole it. I'm not sure how you call it. It
Please?
wasn't me. I was there, but I
Right.
indulged in the money.
It was actually my mum's money for
No, we
the
were-
milk.
No, we're at the swimming baths. You know the swimming baths, Dolphin Centre,
Okay.
the pool.
Yes, yes.
And there was a locker open.
Who calls it that? Okay.
We've been swimming.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just innocent kids. You know,
Yeah.
went swimming, and all of a sudden, one of the lads I was with was like, "Never," and there was an open locker,
Right.
and in there was like loads of notes, no clothes, no nothing, just loads of notes.
Yeah.
Open locker. So I grabbed it, and we left. We had a good afternoon. You know.
Did you buy something? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think you know what kids do.
Sweets.
Sweets. Yeah, sweets, crap.
Oh, you'd be buzzing as a kid.
Yeah.
Even a five, and then my note.
Might not have been a lot of money. It might have been like 50 quid, but like...
That's a lot of money for a kid.
Yeah, 1995, that was a lot of money.
Especially when you were, back in 1921, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah, that was good.
Oh, never.
I found some purses, done the right thing, handed them in. You know what I mean? I always think when you put a face to it, like, it makes it too real. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you find a person, like, there's someone's ID in there, it's like, oh, no. You can't do that, can you? You got to hand that in.
No, that's it. I think so many people, though, would be like, if there was money, keep the money, just give me back my ID. It's more valuable than... But you wouldn't.
No.
Be like, oh, I found this, there was no money in it, but...
Can you imagine?
And the guy's like, there was £200 there.
Have you heard them stories before where, like, people find wallets and money and they go return them, but it was actually a rich person's, and that person actually rewards them for their honesty?
That's what you want
That's
in
what you're
life,
hoping.
isn't it?
You know, you
It's
found
like,
Richard Branson's or Elon Musk's wallet. You hand it in. Oh, I really needed this wallet. Yeah, there's a bill.
Yeah.
You know.
But imagine, right, you're desperate for money. Okay, there's £2,000 in there.
I don't need to imagine, mate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's £2,000 in there in the wallet. I was like, oh, I've got the address. I'll drive to the house.
Yeah.
Like, look, I found this. Oh, it's mine. I've been looking for it for so long. Thank you so much. See you later.
Yeah. Oh,
Nothing. What would you do? You'd be gutted, wouldn't you?
I'd probably mutter some swear words as I
like,
walked away.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That's just as bad as when you let someone pass in traffic and they don't say thank you or whatever. Oh, that boils me,
Yeah.
fam.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
that's just you have to wave.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you in the van on your aggression.
it's the Brit in me coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm Romanian, Latino, you name it.
Oh yeah, what a combo.
yeah.
Latino, Romanian, van, builder. What a combo.
Yeah.
Fist out the window.
Badababoopy.
Babada boopy.
Imagine that.
I don't let people out.
Come again.
I don't give way to people. I don't flash people out or anything like that.
Do you not?
No. For that reason. They wouldn't let me out. You know?
But sometimes just do
Well,
it.
you're actually taught, aren't you, on your lessons and that. When
Right.
you're doing your test. You're taught you're not allowed to flash people.
No, it's an unspoken thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, maybe I'm a proper driver, you know.
Do you...
You know, just saying.
Yeah, yeah. Do you flash people if there's a speed camera? To let them know?
done. Yeah, I have done. I have done.
That's
I have done.
oh, I love it when people do it to me.
What when they
So
do
let
that
me
to you?
know. Oh, by the way, there's a speed camera. Like, thank you so much.
Those speed cameras now. Have you seen the vans?
Everywhere, man.
Yeah, they catch you unaware.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they
And
do catch you unaware.
Yeah, this.
I know a few people have been caught, you know, just on 30 mile an hour road.
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
little things like doing like 34. Everybody does 34.
Yeah, yeah.
Who does 30?
I mean, 30 is boring.
34.
Like, sounds bad. But
That's the number, 34.
Do you ever-
34, 36.
actually, you drive quite slow. You're quite a chill
Yeah,
drive,
yeah,
aren't
yeah.
you? I was gonna say, are you ever so bored where you just stick to the speed limit?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you're driving, it's just like, I'm so bored. I'm just gonna stick to the speed limit.
Do you speed? Do you
Oh,
drive-
yeah.
Really?
I'll add a 10 on. Everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, it's
In the town?
no. Yeah, maybe.
Ah.
No, I don't know. I don't tend to look. I feel it.
You your internal speedometer.
Yeah, it's just how I feel. It really matters what music I listen to.
Right. Tell me more.
Like, Tabby always reckons if I listen to rap, I drive faster.
Right.
Because I'm like,
Really?
yeah.
Never.
So if I want to, I've got a chill drive out, smooth radio, you know, one of them. Yeah, a bit of.
When I was a kid, right, I used to drive really fast everywhere when I
you?
was younger. But then the correlation between driving, I got sick of garage bills. Like garage bills, mate, are the bane of my life.
Yeah, you paid so much money.
I did, like deep in my core, I detest paying garage bills, and I quickly made like not quickly, but after a few years, I made like the correlation. I was like, I drive like idiot, pay a lot of money on brakes, tires. Then I realized, drive like old man, less money on garage bills. So that's why I drive slow. Not because I'm super safe, not because I care about the speed limit per se. It's literally a money thing. I just think if I drive slower, this will last longer.
My ADHD could never. I try to be nice in traffic, wait. Yeah, honestly, I'm like, if someone's on the motorway, not moving, I'm like, flash, move.
You're a flasher.
Yeah, bro, it's
You
bad.
so-and-so.
And Tabby hates it.
Yeah.
That gives her the ick.
Yeah,
That's
an
what she
ick.
says all the time.
That's an ick.
That's an ick.
It's like an asshole move, isn't it? You
Yeah,
know?
but I don't want to be. But I'm like, why in the fast lane if you're doing 70 and you're not overtaking? Right, don't get me wrong. If you're overtaking,
that guy.
I am that guy.
Oh, you're that
If you're
guy.
overtaking, fair enough. But don't like. Do you know,
I
I'm
reckon, just from what you've told me, I reckon you drive up like too close to people from behind as well.
Yes.
You're that guy.
Yeah.
I know who you are.
Oh,
I've met you before.
I drive a BM as well. It's like,
Yeah.
it's the proper.
To be fair, I mean, this is, not to dab you in it or anything. I remember one day coming back from church. What a holy experience.
Yeah.
You remember this day.
Yeah.
And right in the distance, I saw this grey dot. And then I looked back at the road and I looked up and this grey dot had covered about a mile in a second. And I was doing 75.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember.
And then I looked again and this was right up my backside. And I thought, that's about 110, that. And then all of a sudden, you were a metre away,
But
flashing me.
I knew it was you.
Yeah. But you didn't know it was me when you were miles away.
No.
You were hurtling about a mile an hour.
I was like, oh, it's done. Move.
Yeah. I want to say I didn't race you.
You smoked me.
Yeah. Well,
I couldn't keep up with you.
No, but yeah, still, you're that guy.
That's what I found out at that roundabout that we exited. Both lanes go left. I didn't know the second lane goes left as well. Fun fact for you.
Yeah.
That's how I've learned. Oh, you can be in that lane and you can go that way. I was like, he's cheeky him. He's not meant to do that. I was like, actually, he's allowed.
He's allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
So you're a bad driver then?
I'm not. I'm a fantastic driver. The best I know.
Okay, that's not modest.
It's a true fact.
Okay.
I don't know any driver better than me
Right.
because I trust my abilities as a.
Have you had a crash before?
No,
Never.
never.
I have.
Have you? In a blue car?
Years ago.
Really?
When I was younger. Mine was like a boring crash though. Mine was, when you sat in traffic
Yeah.
and you're like edging along. I was edging along.
Oh.
We got to a junction and I was, this person was about to go and I looked up and he looked like he set off. So I started going and looked to the side to where I was going and then realising straight in the back.
I had a few of them in the roundabout. You're looking, it's like, oh, I can go, but the person in front didn't.
Yeah.
And he thought, oh, surely they would have went.
Yeah.
I had so many close encounters. but
Yeah.
I didn't crash.
No.
No. Do you know what I was thinking the other day, Daniel?
Go on.
Have you heard of? There's a conspiracy that everyone's like,
I love a conspiracy.
do you?
Yeah.
Do you? It's like,
I'm about that life.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell me.
Obviously, I don't believe it, but it's quite interesting. It's like, we all in the Matrix. We live in the Matrix. As in, this is all a simulation.
A simulation?
The full thing.
Okay.
Everything that happens, we can make little decisions in life,
Yeah.
but it's all simulated. I don't know if you've seen random photos or there was a plane. It looked like it was stuck in the air and it wasn't moving. And I was like, oh, there's a glitch in the Matrix.
Right.
Right? As if there's this whole bubble and
Okay.
someone controls it all.
I've seen some of this on social media, like daft reels and
Yeah.
stuff that like...
I'm like, that's quite interesting. But then it got me thinking, right, of some of the things that are so normal for us, but we don't understand. As in, or we do understand, but baffles my brain.
Right.
Okay? Little one. How the heck did we get music on a little CD?
I mean, that's just witchcraft.
Right?
It's just witchcraft.
How? Like,
Yeah.
a little thing. Okay? Remember back in the day, infrared?
Vaguely.
Right, you would have to keep a phone next to each other
Right.
to send a song, so you could transfer songs. How can that song get like it's everyday things that we do all the time, but how do they work? Like, how can my song or photo get to your phone?
Yeah. Well, never mind that. Like in here, like there's like 3,000 photographs. How do they all fit in there?
Right?
Like it's small.
Is this the Matrix?
Like, do you know what? Yeah, maybe. Like things are invisible now.
yeah.
Like I could send you something now and it'll go from me to you and like you can't see it.
But how does that work?
I don't know.
I don't understand. I've been thinking about all these things, and he's been baffled.
I
like,
can imagine.
I
You
was
ain't-
glitching.
Yeah, you ain't sleeping much.
No.
No.
I was like, internet.
I mean, it's witchcraft again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not even going to go into crypto, like stuff like that. Like you make virtual money.
Yeah.
But it's like things that we use on a daily basis that we would be dead without. How do they work? I understand you build a house. I get it fully. You do it. It's there. Like
Yeah, bricks.
and yeah,
Yeah.
right. Water. There's a pipe coming in. There's
Easy.
water coming from a supply.
Makes sense.
There's a plane going in the air. There's a bomb. They can intercept it and shoot it.
Yeah.
How do them signals work? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's
Yeah,
so
it's
many
baffling.
things like that. Elon Musk has a internet connection in the flipping sky, and that can send it to your house, and you get internet. What?
Yeah. Like
Have you thought about it?
not much, but I am now, and it's yeah. There's loads of stuff. Doesn't make sense. Like, yeah. How do they do everything? Like a microchip. It's what, this big?
Yeah.
How big's a microchip? It sounds
Tiny.
small, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Micro.
Yeah.
Small. It does sound small.
Yeah, yeah.
Microchip.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, there's loads of stuff on a microchip.
Makes no sense.
No, it's magic.
Like, right, money. You get paid on this device.
Yeah.
It's numbers on your screen, but that's your money.
Basically, like the whole world, like is invisible now. It's
Right.
invisible. It's just nothing. It's just like, see this here. See what's here? That is my Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
There it is.
Right? No, but
But
it
it is.
absolutely baffles my
But it
brain.
is, it is.
It's like we do so many things. We just, is it a simulation? That's
Like,
what I mean.
yeah.
That's why people are like, no, it all has to be, there's glitches everywhere. If you look carefully, you'll find them. Like, obviously, I don't believe it, but I'm like, there's so many things that make no sense.
That seems like the kind of stuff you start thinking about, like your head's gonna explode.
See,
That's what it sounds like.
I can imagine if you do drugs and think of stuff like that, your head will.
Oh yeah. You'll go down a rabbit
But
hole.
it makes no sense.
No,
It's
nothing
like,
makes any sense.
No.
It's all mental.
Like, I can call you and I can hear your voice. Right. Like, there are things we do every day for work. Like, what do you do for work? I talk to people. Like, through a machine that's charged in a battery that lasts all day, and it's a little battery. Right?
Yeah, right. Doesn't make any
What
sense.
are we doing?
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
And it's like the same second.
Yeah.
Like you could be at your house, I'd be at my house.
Yeah.
And relatively speaking, bar minuscule seconds, you can hear exactly what I'm saying, and there's no line.
No.
I mean, even with a line, it baffles you. Like back in the day when it was a phone line, wired, even that's hard.
How does a fax work?
A fax.
Yeah.
I mean, that's wild, innit? A fax.
A fax machine, back in the day, I could write some words, type in a code. Okay, that makes sense. But it still doesn't make sense how you transfer that code to you and it would print out my fax.
If you had a fax machine, I'd definitely take pictures of my bum and send it to people. I would definitely. Why wouldn't you?
This is a fax machine, mate.
It's a phone.
Right. You can use this fax machine.
No, you can't. What do you mean you use a fax machine?
It's a virtual photo that basically scanning something you take a photo of and the other person receives it.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, oh, yeah. It's a more advanced version. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's an advanced
Yeah, yeah.
fax.
Look out for my pictures tonight, mate.
Yeah.
Just
But it
saying.
makes no sense. It's been baffling my brain. I was like, oh, I need to talk about this.
Well, here's another one. Like, you know, aeroplanes.
Yes.
The wings don't flap.
No. Right.
No, this is serious. It's always like,
They
right,
do.
okay, how heavy is a plane?
Have you never seen a...
Planes don't flap, mate. I get it, all right, aerodynamics and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm not buying it. They're too heavy.
Yeah.
Like, that's hundreds of tons probably. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I
It's,
don't know.
it's over £800,000.
What?
You
That's
mean-
money.
Aeroplanes can weigh anything from £1,500 to over £800,000.
What's that in kilograms? Or
Uh,
tons.
Or tons.
Yeah, how many tons? Like
Yeah.
a car's a ton, right? That's
Like-
that's how we sort of go
A
on.
normal car's a ton. Weighs a ton, yeah.
Car's a ton.
Oh, that'll be about, I don't know, 80 tons. No, 800,
Hundreds of tons.
hundreds of tons.
Like,
Thousands of tons.
it
maybe.
says 362 tons.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Oh, okay.
And that just sits in the sky
Yeah.
and doesn't flap.
No. And it just sits
And
there.
a boat. You seen how big a cruise ship is?
Yeah.
Like, listen, I get it, okay, there's some like buoyancy stuff going on and all that. Nah, mate. It's made of metal.
Yeah.
It would just go.
How does he not sink?
like,
right?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. And
No.
all them people on it, like, nah, it should just literally hit the water and go straight down.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
It baffles your brain when you think about it. That's why they're just... Do you think, like, whoever... like, we're going down a dark...
Yeah,
thing.
I mean-
But, like, just thinking, right, let's say it's true. It's a simulation. Do you think the leaders, they're like, right, Elon Musk, yeah, I like the look of him. Zuckerberg, yeah. Let's choose 20 people, they run the world.
Mm,
They basically do, right?
basically.
Bill Gates, right?
Yeah.
So, they were the chosen ones.
They're the chosen ones.
I don't know. It's an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not buying the simulation thing.
No.
No, I'm not buying it.
But there's so many things that make no sense.
Loads of things.
Like, I don't know. Even electricity, like, you press a button and you have light. Like, right? Think what...
The sun in your house.
Yeah.
Just like that.
The water makes, like, it makes no sense.
No.
Like, you think there's so many things like that. It's like,
Think they'll ever make water come out your phone? Imagine that.
probably.
Like, I can do loads of other stuff. Imagine just going like that and water came out your phone. Imagine.
Well, then.
Imagine you could just have a drink out your phone. Imagine. And you could just press what you wanted.
Imagine.
Maybe we just created an invention.
I don't know how practical that would be.
But we don't know how practical, well, like how possible the other things are.
No.
Some things don't make sense. Like there's 3,000 images in here, and I
Yeah.
could have another million if I wanted.
It
So
just
why
make-
can't I have Red Bull in it?
Yeah. No. Oh, that would be
Just saying.
so good.
Wouldn't it? Imagine. No more go to the shop.
Oh, imagine.
Like I'd still pay. You can take like my pretend money out my pretend bank.
No, listen. I've got an invention. We create a microchip or something.
Right.
You put inside the people,
Yeah.
right? You press a button. You want to feel Red Bull. So you don't need to drink it. It gives you the impression that you just
The
drank.
hit.
The hit. Solved it. Boys.
Sorted it, lads.
Yeah.
No. Tell work we're not in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sorted it. Yeah.
Imagine that, though.
Well, that's just. I guess you could. I guess you could. It's just a tablet, isn't it? Caffeine tablet. Isn't it?
Basically. But what I'm saying, make a chip where you have Fanta, you want to have Coke. I don't know. You're hungry. You have a virtual burger and you're not hungry anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you'd starve though in the end, wouldn't you?
I don't know. It might trick the brain and give it all the things that it needs in order to think that you actually ate. I think I solved starvation around the world.
Basically.
Are you sure you've never taken drugs before, Benny?
No,
Because you are high.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but have you ever thought about
Listen,
it?
I'll be your first investor, mate.
Yeah.
You know, straight away, I'm in.
Because I've been on some, like, I was looking at some videos and like, oh my goodness, this makes no sense. Or it makes a lot of sense. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've seen a lot of them videos, and I can always make an argument for what's going on. Like, the plane in the sky that's not moving.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like the wind.
Yeah, I know
It's
what
like
it is.
keeping
that-
it away.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right.
know. Like, play along. No.
right.
But, yeah, because I'm always that guy to try and find the answer.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it was actually a video that was edited in such a way that obviously the plane was moving, but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were moving as well, so it looked like the plane was moving. I was like, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how I can get an image from my phone to yours, though.
I mean, that's, yeah.
Like, I can take, like, right, I don't know, I'm banging on about this, but I can take a photo of you right now,
Right.
yes, in this moment in time, on my phone, and send it to that thing right there, right now.
Like that.
How?
I
In
don't know.
seconds. Like, explain to me.
I don't know, Ben.
Anyone, please!
I don't know, Ben. I can't answer these questions.
Anyone got anything to add?
No, clueless, mate. Clueless.
It's interesting, right?
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we've got a camera recording you right now. That makes no sense. You're looking at a lens and that stocks the memory of you. It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I don't even know where to go with that. No.
Right?
No, like, it's witchcraft. It's magic.
Yeah.
It's magic. We're all getting, something's going on. Maybe this is just like a show. Like maybe it's like the Truman Show. And maybe like they're laughing at us thinking, look at these divvies thinking they're passing pictures between their phones. And it's someone just plugging it in.
That's what people are saying. It's a big simulation, and there's a different planet that I just sat watching the world day by day.
Laughing.
Yeah, laughing. It's their TV show. It's their Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Huh. My segment would be a boring segment, like.
Isn't it? Like, imagine someone sat there and they've got a job to control Dan Brown's life, but we'll let him do little things to believe that he's doing this. It's like, oh, let's make him feel that he's not happy today. Obviously, I don't believe it, but imagine.
Sounds like you believe it.
No, I don't. But I'm like, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. So have you got some stories for me to read?
I do have some stories for you to read.
Let me hear some stories.
Okay, let's lighten it up a bit. Right, so I was looking at some things, okay?
How do them things get on that laptop?
Oh my goodness! This is not plugged in, and I've got stories here. There's a oh, Dan, no, yeah, it makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
Anyway, yeah, so I was looking at some things, as I do, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
No, one of them. Yeah, I want to tell you some stories about roommate.
Okay.
Who
was roommate?
Different experiences, but I think from what I'm getting, these are like frat people who lived did college together or went to the same school, uni in America. Okay. These are proper random. It's just, I thought they were funny. So I wanted to tell you them. Okay, you ready for the first one? Mm-hmm. Okay. First one. So it goes like this. I had a Ukrainian immigrant roommate who went completely psychotic after we introduced him to weed. He stole a bunch of crap, left it in random places in the city. He got kicked out of the diesel store for rearranging all the shirts by colour.
Love this guy.
He claimed to meet 50 Cent in the street and claimed that 50 Cent was going to pay him to clean his house. When in reality, he had just broken into a black guy's car and taken a cleaning receipt out of it. I found him sitting on the top of the Williamsburg Bridge with my bong and some other stolen crap one day. That was when we finally kicked him out and got committed.
Committed?
Yeah. What does that mean? And he got committed. Like he got kicked out and what?
Yeah. I mean, if there ever was a thing for don't do drugs, there you go.
That is it, right?
Yeah. He shouldn't have done it.
So when someone asks why drugs are not legal, I'll tell them the story.
Yeah.
Isn't that mad?
Is that real? Is that a real story?
Apparently they're all real stories, yeah.
Yeah, he's had a bad day, hasn't he?
Can you get that bad of weed?
I never did, but I bet you could. Just depends. Depends how crazy you are already. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's some people who just
I probably could.
Yeah, you would.
I feel like I'd be paranoia about everything.
Yeah.
I'm a paranoia kind of person.
Yeah. A couple of times I've dabbled in it since I quit. When I've tried, so I'll just have a joint. Oh my God.
Do you feel
terrified?
Yeah.
The worst thing ever, yeah.
Open up!
Yeah. No, like it's literally every fee you've ever got just goes, ha.
Oh, mate, no.
Mate, oh, no, it's no.
All the questions about, is this a simulation?
Oh, mate, you go nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go nuts. You get sectioned. Like,
Yeah.
You'd end up in a nut
I'd get
house.
committed.
Yeah, you get committed.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what committed means.
That's what that means, yeah.
Maybe you got taken to a loony bin. Maybe.
Have you seen them?
Tell me another story.
Another story. Okay. Another story. Well, he was a Ukrainian. Who knows what he's been exposed to, bless him. Only one real strange story for me. I had a pretty well-balanced roommate from what I could tell, except one day I returned to the dorm to find my roommate folding his laundry. Normal. Seems normal, except he only had a shirt on. No boxers, no socks, just a t-shirt.
No undies.
Standing around folding laundry. It was a bit weird.
Yeah. What would you do if you had a roommate, right? And you thought everything was sound, and you came in and he was naked from the waist down? Like, he just had a t-shirt on. And he just looked at you and said, all right, mate, and just carried on his day. And you just walked past with his bum and his willy out. What would you do?
And you can just imagine from the t-shirt, like, whoop,
Yeah.
like a little,
Yeah, just...
you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, just happy to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, like...
Oh, no.
How would you go about your day? Or how would you... Would you bring it up? Mate, your will is out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know we're roommates, but...
I reckon he'd know.
That's a tad... Obviously, he knows.
Yeah.
Would that be an invitation?
Oofed. There
That's
you go.
the question.
I think if somebody, no offense to anybody, but if somebody's wearing a t-shirt and they're naked from the waist down and they're just walking around the house like it's just a normal day, I think they've got bigger issues than, I think they've got some
Lunatics.
questions. No, I think, yeah, probably. Yeah, they're into some kinky stuff.
Oh, you think? Okay,
Yeah.
you're going that route.
Yeah, the kinky.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. I've tried it before to see what it felt like.
What, sitting naked in the house?
No, just walking around my house with a t-shirt on and nothing else on.
Oh.
Naked from the waist down. See if I liked it.
I do that sometimes. What's wrong? It's your house.
Anyone else in?
Tabby.
She's walking around with a t-shirt on?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
No.
Do you really?
No, not really.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I actually can't think. I maybe did it once.
Yeah.
I don't know, just try.
Yeah, you did. You had a little look, didn't you?
It's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a man.
Yeah. Sing in the bathroom. That.
Yeah. Woo! I'm married. What do you mean? Yeah. No, I don't know. Like, I feel like in life, you have to experiment. No,
I keep going.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
You
Yeah.
didn't find that story, did you, mate?
Tabby said it to me. She's like, I thought that was weird, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it would be okay. I'm married. Tabby's. It's probably a bit different than roommate.
Yeah.
Just random, naked there. Like,
Yeah, I used to have a roommate, and I admit if it was Adam, and if I ever lived with Adam, and I caught Adam stood in the kitchen naked from the waist down, we'd probably have to talk about new roommates. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
We'd probably have to. Yeah, we can't be doing that. What he does in his own bedroom, up to him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But not in the kitchen. Imagine just stood there with a coffee, just texting. Imagine just stood there, all right, mate. Stood there, William balls out.
Imagine like just boots as well.
Just boots. Now, you see, hang on. I'm going to tell you the difference here, right? If I saw Adam stood in the kitchen with a short t-shirt on, to add to the effect, naked from the waist down,
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, fucking hell. Like, never. And I'd probably leave the room, give him some
right.
dignity. If I walked in and I had exactly the same picture, but he had murdering boots on, like Dr. Martens on,
Yeah.
I'm leaving. Like, I'm not coming back, because that's a nutter,
Wrong with
that.
Doc Martens.
Yeah, they... and white socks.
Yeah.
No, like that's a lunatic. That's a no.
Excuse me.
No, naked from the waist down with
Yeah.
black boots on.
Yeah. No.
He's stabby. He's-
Stab.
Yeah. He's
I see what you're saying. Like,
he's a murderer.
yeah, he's a me. Yeah, a bit weird,
He could
isn't
be
it?
a murderer. Yeah.
Would be a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Next one. Okay, this is a bit weird. There's some weird ones. Walked into to my dorm to meet my roommate for the first time, and he was hunched over a laptop, wearing a tasselled winter hat, orange sky goggles, camo pants, no shirt, and a full-length forest green wool cloak.
Say them again. Come again. What was he wearing?
Wearing a tasselled winter hat,
Right.
orange sky goggles.
Right.
Picture it. Camo pants,
Right.
no shirt,
Yeah.
and a full-length forest green wool cloak.
I like him.
Right?
I like him. I like his style. He's like a party Rambo.
Yeah, that I imagine he's German.
100% he's German.
I don't know his nationality, but
He's German.
I like the party.
Yeah.
Like,
Techno Viking.
Yeah.
It's Techno Viking.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes to go on a rave.
Yeah.
He
He likes hard music.
likes hard. Yeah.
I like to party.
Yeah, I like
He's that guy, yeah.
I like the movie. Yeah, you can just imagine the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Go out to the club.
Yeah.
Okay. Talks like
you
Arnie.
coming to the club?
Yeah. Get out.
Yeah. Get out.
Yeah. That's
Over
it.
the next semester, he constantly threatened to beat me up. Our
That
physical
sounds like him. Yeah.
our physical differences made this laughable, but he always seemed serious.
Right.
Maintained a seriously creepy relationship with a tiny Russian girl, and bragged to anyone who would listen that he had started a nerg internet meme.
I don't know what nerg means.
I presume it's a meme. I don't know what that means
Okay.
either. I have no idea if the last part was even true, but if anyone remembers a meme like that from 05 or so, now you know who to blame. See if you can find 2005 nerg meme. No.
Yeah, but he's a techno Viking.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
He's off it.
He's off it.
He's crazy.
Yeah. He's a conspiracy theorist. That's who he
Yes.
is.
He believes,
Shit's happening.
and he also believes
He's
this is a
getting
simulation.
watched. Yeah. That's who he is.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
is that guy.
He's questioning why planes don't flap their wings.
Yes.
He's that guy.
Yeah. He's also terrified to get on planes.
Yep.
And he's a big guy, so he'll never tell you. But you just look at him sat there and he's praying. He's like, God, please,
Really
please.
into GUNSs. He's really into them.
Yeah.
Knows a lot about them.
Yeah.
Doesn't own one.
No.
Knows a lot about them, though.
But deep down, he's a very scared man.
And scary, man.
And scary man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing on that, mate. It's
Nothing
just
on that?
Nothing on that.
Okay.
No.
Well, he was 05, but yeah. He's a fella.
Yeah.
My goodness.
He's a real guy.
Yeah. Okay. During my sophomore year of college, my weirdo roommate casually tells me that he's up for an internship with the CIA and that our phone would most likely be bugged.
So an internship's like an apprenticeship, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The college I went to had a pretty well-known relationship with the agency and he was in the right program for that kind of crap. I moved out that week.
Yeah, of course.
You would, wouldn't you?
Of course. You're not shacking up with the CIA guy.
No.
Listen, there's going to be something.
Just picture this though, like, you know, you fresh year of college, you know, you go in excited to meet whatever. Oh, I wonder, you know, who I'm gonna spend the next year with.
Yeah.
It's like, hi, I'm Ben. I'm part of the CIA. Our phone will be bugged.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're moving out.
Yeah, you're moving out.
Like, there's no question.
No.
You're moving
We
out.
can't be friends anymore.
No.
I swear you're not allowed to say it. That's the whole point if you're in the CIA. Or is that not like MI5? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, no. People work in the CIA and they say they're from the CIA.
But, right, so I know you're not allowed to say you work for the MI5, but is it not even as a cleaner you're not allowed to say, oh, I'll clean the MI5? Like, what are the rules of that? Do you know what I mean? Because it's like,
Yeah.
surely, like,
Yeah.
if, you know, Johnny down the road's a cleaner at MI5. I don't know.
I don't know.
What the rules are.
No.
I'd love to go and spy, see what they're doing.
What, spy on spies?
Yeah, yeah.
You have to be a really good spy, wouldn't you?
But like not to like dish out secrecy. I don't know. Whoever pays the most. No. But just see. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. Like that's some conspiracy things there.
What is?
If we think sending this, it's crazy. A photo. I bet what they have there is mental.
Oh, we'll have no idea.
Like
We
we
have no idea what they have. They got some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I think we only find out about technology, conspiracy theory. I think we only find out about technologies that exist 20 years later.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
I think like the stuff that's coming out now, I think it's got done 20 years ago. And the stuff they have now is just, we can't even comprehend. I reckon they can teleport.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
How?
Well,
I know.
the same how as how we can send a picture. through the
Yeah,
phone.
fair.
You know. How do you know I'm sat here now? How do you know I can't teleport? You know.
I know I said I'll never do drugs, but someone give no.
Yeah. I think they can teleport.
Do you?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Imagine,
It would be so much easier than going on a plane,
wouldn't it?
wouldn't it? Imagine. Tenerife.
I'd pay good money for that thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, I'll just be on a golf course now.
Just like that.
Oh my goodness.
Hola.
She said, hola. Oh,
Yeah,
imagine. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Cerveza, por favor? Yeah. Yeah, no. That would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't believe it, but
No.
I just don't see how that could happen. However, I also don't understand how the photo can get to your phone.
No.
So what do we know?
What do we know?
It's scary how stupid we are. Do you know what I mean?
Go on.
Someone invented all this.
Yeah. Not us.
Not us.
No.
Not us.
Not people like us.
Someone one day thought, I want to put music on a disc and I'll make it happen. Nay, a cassette.
Right.
A tape. It's like, ooh, give us that black tape. I'll put some music on it.
Fam, even go back 100 years. Like, when did a record come out?
Right?
Like, even a record.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Right.
So you put a needle in a bit of plastic.
Yeah.
And it's gonna.
Like,
And it makes a song.
go on, Joe, because you know a bit about this.
It was wax first.
Right.
You
I
know-
mean, that makes it worse.
What?
You make like a wax cylinder with like I'm pretty sure grooves in it. And you know, have you ever seen a thumb piano?
No.
No.
It's like pronged metal, and I'm sure it like plays the music through the cylinder. And that was the first like recorded music.
That makes no sense.
I'm pretty sure.
Whatsoever.
But yeah,
I'm speechless. Like, I can talk a lot, but when I think about this, I'm speechless. I've got nothing else to say.
No.
Like,
I have to stop thinking about it because it stops me in my tracks. It just
it
halts
hurts
me.
your brain.
Yeah, it halts me. It makes me just go, like it just sees up. You know, like a rusty old bike.
yeah.
It just,
Like,
Yeah.
all your wheels are like, slow-mo. They stop. But that's what I mean when I say we're stupid.
Yeah, we
Someone
are.
invented all that. But they have to be highly, highly autistic.
totally.
Like,
Completely raged.
they can't be right in the mind, I think.
No.
You're laughing, but it's true though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anyone in the right mind could be so clever.
No.
Right?
Right.
Like,
I'm with you.
because me and you would just drive about it. Just drive like, you stick to the 30, I'd go 50, whatever. That's all we do.
Yeah.
We have our tea and go to sleep.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of it all, when you think of like everything in the world that exists and how far off we are from even comprehending what goes on. I mean, we can't even figure out a wax record.
No.
Like, it doesn't make any sense to us. Like, if you take us back and put us back in like the 1920s, we'd still be thick. Like, we'd be thick then. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, would be smashing rock. There's water in here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, really, you know, we shouldn't be allowed access to motor vehicles, really.
No.
You know what I mean? It's only chance that we have.
shouldn't be allowed on the internet.
No. Yeah.
Isn't that mental though? Like, I know it's a weird one, but it just makes no sense.
It's completely weird, and it is completely mind-boggling how we do anything. How
Yeah.
anything we have is real. It's all pretend. Everything's pretend. Nothing's real anymore. Nothing's real.
Right.
When was the last time you seen a fistful of notes? Like of pound notes? I haven't seen money for ages. Like money. When did you last see money? Does money exist? I haven't
Yes.
seen money for ages.
They're trying to eliminate cash, aren't they?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole
That's
conspiracy
all
in
crypto.
itself.
That's for another time.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I can go into that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it personally.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're going to be controlled.
No, but that's the whole thing of crypto. It's decentralized, so it's not controlled.
Crypto is, but digital currency, like, they want to basically track everybody, don't they? They want to know where everybody's money's going.
It's tracked, but it's not tracked at the same time.
Well,
It's
that's the story they'll spin
that's
anyway.
the story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, they can find it if they want to.
Yeah.
But yeah, mate. So the moral of the story:
But if
we
you want-
stupid.
Yeah, we're stupid, yeah.
Thank you for watching. No,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
And you want communism,
yeah.
basically.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear
Go on.
a story about communism?
Go on, then.
This, my ADHD is kicking in.
Right, okay.
Different story. My dad told me this.
Okay.
So in 1989,
Yeah.
Romania was a communist country.
Yeah.
So they took
Eastern
down
Bloc and all that.
Ceausescu. You might have heard of him. No? Anyone a bit of knowledge might have. No.
Who was that guy?
He was the communist leader.
Of
The country.
Romania?
Yeah, of Romania.
Okay, what's his name?
Ceausescu.
Right, stuff that guy. Carry on.
Yeah. So they started the riot, like, to take him down in my city where I'm from.
Timisoara.
Timisoara. Well done. So my dad was there when it all happened. So
No
there
way.
Yeah. Thousands of people, like, gathering. But
Did he ever do?
it was so corrupt, like, they had guns, obviously, stuff like that, and they would kill people left, right, and they would try to get close.
Yeah.
My dad's mate got killed. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
Mad, innit?
Did Dad see it?
Yeah, it was next to him.
What?
Yeah.
Your dad watched his mate
Yeah.
get pow.
Yeah. I think this is a true story.
Mr. Bude, let us
Yeah.
know that's true.
I'll double check with my father. Papa?
Papa? You
No.
call him Papa?
No,
Yeah,
imagine.
you do.
Papa? I'm not posh.
No.
Like, yeah, dad.
You just call him Dad.
yeah.
What's
Daddy.
Romanian for Dad?
Tata.
Dada. That's cute.
No. T-A-T-A. Tata.
Tata. Like
Tata.
see you later.
Tata, yeah.
Like tata.
And mama.
Mama.
Mama. That's English as well.
Yeah.
I feel like posh people. I have a friend who calls her mother Mama.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Mama.
She's very posh.
She sounds it.
Yeah. She's from Cambridge.
Of course she is. Of course she
I had
is.
to mention it.
Mama and Tata.
Yeah. But yeah. So, like, it's all happened. So, like, Romania used to be a proper communist country. Even, oh, mate. Okay. You want to hear corruption?
Go on.
It's probably, I don't think it's so much now, but like, so for example, I had my appendix removed.
Okay.
When I was young.
Did you sell it?
Yeah, 5 pesos. No.
They do that stuff in Romania, don't they?
No.
Take organs out and sell it and stuff.
Did they?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Like, I listen to things on the internet.
I
Like
don't know.
it's big industry.
Surely not.
Organ selling. Yeah.
Well, maybe my doctor made a fiver from it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Imagine. But
I don't think your appendix needed taken out. I think you just sold it.
no, brother, I was hurting.
Right.
I was 2 days away from being dead.
Right.
So, also, my mum and dad being of the old culture, I'd be like, I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Listening to taken out, like, you're fine. You got bad belly.
Yeah.
I was like, no,
Obviously.
it's really, really hurting.
It's just the hamster you had for your dinner.
The hamster, yeah. yeah.
Because you've been playing in that ditch.
Yeah.
That's what it is, mate.
That drain.
Yeah.
So, I got taken to the hospital to get my appendix removed.
Right.
Had it removed. And there's a well-known thing, also unspoken rule. You have to give money to anyone to do anything for you. So I got my...
Hang on. Stop that. So there's a health service.
Yeah.
They do it for free. But you have to tip them.
Theoretically. You don't...
Never.
Yeah. So, for example...
Tipping the doctor.
what do you call the guy that gives you the injection that puts you to sleep?
Anaesthetist.
Go again?
Anaesthetist.
Anaesthetist.
Yeah.
That's a fancy
Anaesthetic.
word. Anesthetic.
Yeah.
That's the one. Right. So the anesthetic would do the injection for you. Okay. For me to like, before I went into surgery, then he went to my mum. I was like, right, it's done.
No.
So my mum had to be, okay, you have to pay.
What's like the unsaid amount? Like, just whatever you've got.
It's whatever you got, but there's a minimum. So I think it was 150 euros at a time.
But you don't have to pay.
You have to pay. So,
This seems strange.
yeah.
There's a free health service, but you have to pay.
Okay, so let me explain. Then the doctor did the surgery, all fine. You get your appendix removed. You stay in the hospital maybe that day, maximum a day after, and then you go home, right? So the doctor was like, right, all fine, surgery went good. Mom was like, okay, thank you. That was it. Doctor's like, okay, you'll have to be in the hospital for the next 4 weeks. My mom's like, why? It's like, oh, you have to. You have to. This was at a time when they were struggling for spaces. Badly.
Right.
So, you know, they wear the white robes. My mom was like, okay, I see where you're getting at. My mom had to get the 150 euros. Like, okay, put in your pocket. You're not allowed to give in the hand. You don't do that. They're not allowed to take anything, wink, wink. They take it off you, though, obviously.
What?
So it's an unspoken rule. You have to pay them. So she's put the £150 in the robe. It's like, okay, no problem. You can go home in 5 hours.
What?
So they wouldn't discharge you out of the hospital unless you pay them.
Never.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very big thing over there.
Is it still going now?
So they're getting tracked down now.
No way. So
So-
it is still going on?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Tipping doctors?
Yeah.
Never.
And it's bad because 150 euros, it's a lot of money for Romania, mate. Like,
yeah.
when the average salary there, it's 450, 500 euros.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so much money. And unless you pay, they don't look after you. Honestly, before my man paid him, he treated me like a piece of garbage, to say the
Really?
least. Yeah, like, proper like, yeah. And then...
Nice as pie.
Mate, but like, as soon as my man paid him, he was like, oh, my son, yeah. My son, who are you talking to? But as if I was his son. Like, yeah, he's been so good, my son. Like, and like, the balls on you, mate.
Some boy.
So when you see the big houses, like doctors, there's a whole thing that doctors don't earn enough for what they
Right.
should.
Yeah.
Regardless, doesn't make it okay that
No.
they're taken. And whether if you don't pay it, they don't look after you.
Where's the number come from? Like this 150 euros? Is that just...
It's what my mum had. People
Right.
give thousands, mate. Like, I've heard of a story, like, someone was sick and, the partner went to the doctor, please make sure that, they're fine.
Yeah.
They'll give them $2,000. Like, okay, I'll look after them. I'll do my best to get them in straight away and make sure you get the best staff to look after them. It's the same with staff. You have to pay the staff. It's
Dodgy.
dodgy.
Proper dodgy.
Because then, again, it's like, obviously that's not okay.
No.
It's not okay. You
It's-
shouldn't encourage it. But what do?
It's good that they ask for the money or the exchange, the unsaid rule thing. It's good that it happens after. Imagine if it was before, like, and the anaesthetist is there, and you're like, listen, I'm about to anesthetize this kid, right? So,
Yeah.
where's this cashier? And they're like, oh, I've got no money. You're like, all right. And literally, you end up going for an operation, not anesthetized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or just slightly numbed.
Bro, like, it makes no sense, right?
Yeah. As if.
That's why loads of doctors in Romania, like, they go abroad. They come to UK. They go to Germany.
That's mental.
So the doctors who stay there are making a bomb. Like, they are making a fortune.
Oh, of course. Doctor's salary plus tips.
And
Yeah.
the tips are good, mate. Like, making 500, 600 euros a day, at least.
Easy.
You're laughing, aren't you?
Off the books. You know what I mean?
Absolutely
Zero taxes.
bonkers. That's Romania for you, mate. Well, Romania, I can imagine so
There'll
many...
be other countries.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, it's all about who you know over there. Obviously, it's same here, but not as much.
Yeah.
You know. So, for example, let's say a position comes available in the hospital.
Here?
Okay? In Romania.
Okay.
In Romania. And you, just finished as a doctor, I was like, oh, mint, it's in my town, as a doctor, a position, I'm going to apply for it.
Yeah.
And you apply for it, you go to the interview, and straight away the guy's like, look, like, this is promised for the doctor's son. There's no point applying, he's getting the job.
Really?
They tell you straight away, stuff like that.
Huh.
So it's all about,
Who you know.
yeah, and the
Not
good
what you
positions are promised for people, even if they're not capable of doing the job, they will get it. It's bad, mate, bad.
Well, there's probably a little bit of that here still.
Nepotism.
It's called what?
Nepotism.
Great word.
But nepotism, it's when
Yeah,
your
so
family family hires you.
It actually works against you, though, in the UK. Like, nepotism it's like, it works against you, the fact that your family, in my instance, in the BBC, it'd actually be harder probably for me to get into the BBC because it's seen as nepotism.
Really?
Yeah. So
Because it never used to be like that. That must have changed in recent times.
completely changed. I think within the last 15 to 10 years, it used to be like Romania, not what you know. But
Yeah.
I've definitely noticed that, especially in our industry, you know, digital marketing, it's harder to get a job a lot of the time because you're known or because you've got a family in that sort of field.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah, I also think it also matters how good whoever relative to you is at the job.
Exactly.
Because if they're meant to the job, there might be a good chance that they'll think, oh, you'll be good at it, therefore they might do it. But yeah, that's nepotism. That's what that means. You give someone a job, even if they're not capable of doing it, but you're related to them. Or have some sort of connection. I don't know if that would still be classed under nepotism,
That's
but
basically
it's just
the gist.
a branch of it.
Huh.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that, South, but I always thought, because your family is obviously Sky News and BBC and stuff like that, I always thought you'd be a step in for you. But it's not like
Yeah,
that now.
I don't know. As Ben says, they're well respected, so I haven't tried yet. But I don't know what that would be like for me. I have heard, though, it's harder. There would be more sort of pressure on me to perform, for sure.
Yeah,
certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like if I didn't come in and I wasn't this whiz kid, it'd be like, whoa, okay, no. Backtracks.
And it's so much pressure just for you, I think, as well, when you think about it. It's like, imagine if you go there and you don't do a good job.
Oh, no.
You'd be embarrassed, wouldn't you? It's like,
You've let the whole family down.
yeah.
You know?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, you don't want that in your life.
I mean,
mate.
this thing alone, being a part of this, massive stepping stone, you know?
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, getting there bit by bit, but pressure is a real thing, especially nepotism-wise. Massive.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a whole thing, man.
Yeah, well,
But that doctor thing's crazy.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But it happens. So, something just came out a few months ago now. I was going on about, it's about who you know, okay? So, they've opened up, this is how crazy this is. They've opened up some fuel stations, right? Just fuel stations, obviously. Pipes in, gas, big danger. You need a license, you need loads of stuff like that in order to open one. Now, they pay the right people to not have a license. So one of this fuel station exploded a few months ago, a random one.
Oh my God.
Some workers went to work on it and they didn't, not a clue what they were doing. Gas, bang.
no way.
Yeah, so they killed quite a few people.
Jesus.
Right? So they've figured out, oh my goodness, they were opened without a license. How is that possible? Obviously. People paid. So they're now checking all the fuel stations in Romania, and apparently
Loads
so
of them.
many of them don't have a license. Or the license disappeared.
Oh, that one disappearing.
Yeah, one of them. So it just shows you if So it still happens. This is 2023. Do you know what I mean? It's
It sounds like Mexico. Like,
Yeah.
I got friends who live in Mexico, and that person, like, you know, driving licenses.
yeah.
Like, you don't have to take driving license. You just pay somebody and just give you a license.
Right.
Like, there's loads of stuff like that. No, I'm just using driving license as an example. But,
Yeah.
like, there's loads of things where you normally have to, like, I don't know, like, go through a test or do this, do this. No, you just pay them some money and done, sorted.
So, funny story.
Hmm.
We were driving when we first moved to the UK. We went on a holiday to Romania,
Hmm.
and we were passing through Hungary
Okay.
because it's on the border. To
You
Romania.
drove to Romania?
Yeah,
Wow, that's a trek.
yeah.
How long
it
did that
was.
take?
21 hours.
You didn't do it flat out, though.
No, my dad stopped for half an hour, I think.
Never.
Yeah, mental. But anyway, we're passing through Hungary. Obviously, we were kids asleep at the back.
Yeah.
And the cop is like waving. He's like, okay, pull over. The guy is like Romanian, Hungarian, English, whatever. He spoke everything. My mom speaks. She's Hungarian as well. She speaks fluent.
She Hungarian?
Yeah, yeah.
Never.
Well, born in Romania, but Hungarian heritage.
Right.
So the guy's like, oh, by the way, your kids don't have seatbelt, €150 fine per kid. You know,
Love that.
tell me that. So the guy had a notebook, right? Goes to me dad. He was like, look, £150 per kid. He was doing that. So my dad took the notebook, put €50 in. It was like, let me see the documents. He looks at the documents, obviously €50 that my dad put inside. Like, okay, documents all good. Goodbye now.
No
Yeah,
way.
and we left. So it's like, okay, you shouldn't encourage that, but you're talking €450 against €50.
Yeah.
So they do it on purpose to get money because they don't get paid enough.
It's corrupt countries. That's
But
just
this is Hungary, though.
I
So
mean,
it's meant to be a more respectable country, though.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. It's meant to be, but crazy, right?
Yeah, really crazy. It doesn't surprise me. Like, you hear these stories all the time. Like, this stuff goes on. Like, we don't realise how lucky we got it in England. Like, we always kick off, there's rules and da-da-da. Like, would you rather it be like that? You know?
But it is changing a bit. So
What, in Eastern
in
Europe?
Romania.
Yeah.
So I was just there in the summer. My brother-in-law got married. And someone I know went for a haircut and parked on double yellow lines.
Right.
But in Romania, they have signs everywhere. It's like, we'll take your car, you know.
Yeah,
If you park there, you don't get a ticket. They put it up on
Just
we'll
literally
tow it. Yeah.
So you've seen a bit.
Yeah,
No
anyway,
car.
it was like, oh, I'm getting a haircut, 10 minutes, I'll be out.
Mm-hmm.
He comes out of haircut, the guys are lifting his car. He's like, oh, flipping heck. So my mate is like, how much is the fine? He's like, oh, let's say €100, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, I don't have any money with me, but it's like, I live around the corner. I'll give you 50 quid for a soup.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, it's what you say, yeah? And the guy was like, watch what you're saying, I've got a camera, everything's recorded. So the guy was like, my mate was like, okay, no worries, I'll come and get a car after. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So they're changing it a bit now, because you can get done for that.
Yeah, that's bribery.
Imagine doing that in the UK to a copper. Have you?
No,
Oh.
bloody hell, no, I wouldn't dream of it.
No,
But
no, because I'm like, oh, have you heard of stories done?
I've never heard of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's happened. And
Back in
someone-
the day, maybe, though, right? Like,
Definitely.
I can't imagine that happening now.
No.
Mm,
Well, it'd be, like you say, less likely now, I think. But I wouldn't put it past, there'll be situations. But like you say, everybody's body cammed up now, so... That's the thing nowadays, you've got to be really careful. I think nowadays it's probably completely eliminated because of mobile phones and CCTV and, like, you literally don't know when you're being recorded. I was speaking to my mum about this, mother, the other day, and you kind of just have to go about your life assuming that you are constantly being filmed and recorded. Like, everything you do. That's how you need to sort of think now.
go about it.
Yeah.
Because you kind of are.
You kind of are in one way, or certainly there's a good chance that you are. So just kind of, conduct your business as if you are constantly being watched.
Do you know the little cameras that you see all over? And they
Which
look
ones?
like CCTV cameras? Because
Like where?
little black ones, like, I don't know, you'll go through town and you'll see...
On traffic lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know what they are?
Cameras.
For what, though?
To watch people.
So, well, that's what I thought. Obviously, they're not recorded all the time. They're not recording.
Okay.
Because imagine all the storage where they would have to be kept. It makes no sense. There'll be millions of storage facilities used.
Mate, we're not talking about videotapes anymore. Like,
bro, I'm talking clouds. I know still, but
Right.
you not think of all. There's like hundreds of cameras in Darlow alone,
Right.
so there'll be too much space. So they don't. Anyway, I
Right.
know for a fact because
Right.
I spoke to a couple. They don't record it.
Right.
But for example, if they're chasing you, obviously they recognize your plate, and straight away all the cameras are linked and will recognize your number plate.
Right.
So they'll get an alert. This guy drove past A66, or
Right.
So that's how they follow you.
I think I've heard this. It's called APNR, isn't it? I think it is. I think APNR
Right.
activation means that, like, for example, if you don't have like tax and stuff like back in
Yeah.
the day, if you didn't have a tax disc and stuff like that,
It's ANPR,
That's it.
automatic number plate recognition.
yeah. I once got done, not on purpose, but I never had no MOT. It ran out. I once got done because of that. I just remember that phrase, ANPR, something. Yeah. So yeah.
So I didn't know that because I always, there's loads of little black cameras that they look like they've got a black lens as well. I was like, they're not speeding cameras
No.
because apparently legally they have to be yellow. Did you know that?
No.
But they need to have a color that's visible.
They have to tell you, don't they? There's a
Yes.
speed camera.
They don't have to tell you. They have to put them signs up. It's like a camera could be here.
Right.
So you know how the speed cameras stop randomly?
Yeah, yeah.
They're random, but they're not random. All them areas have the little...
It's backward, isn't it? That like, I mean, look, I'm all for it because it means
Yeah.
that less people get done for driving offences. But like, it is mad that you're trying to catch people, but you're saying we're going to catch you down the road. Like, you got to be pretty stupid.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I
they
mean?
pretty much have them signs everywhere. Like,
Yeah, they
it's
do.
just
false alarms everywhere.
to cover their back.
Yeah,
Do you think they have a quota that they have to...
absolutely.
Right?
I think so. I don't know.
I think so too.
I think so.
Like, wardens, okay? You see them walking.
Traffic wardens.
Yeah.
Of course.
They must be like, you need to get 60 today.
Listen,
Oh.
if you're a traffic warden, right, and you've been on the shift all week and you haven't got one parking ticket, like, the boss is going to say, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
If
Right?
you were, do you know what, though? Like, I'll be the worst. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Could you stick a parking ticket
That's
on
the
someone's car?
worst job you can have.
Yeah.
Because you have to be a tit. Right? To put it nicely.
Yeah.
And like, how often do you like, you go, it's like, it's out there writing a ticket. Imagine, oh, that's my car. It's like, sorry, mate, too late. It's gone through the system. Like,
Yeah.
you probably,
It's bad, isn't it?
but someone has to do it though,
Someone has to do it.
right?
You can't park anywhere, can you?
I got let off last week.
Did you?
I got a parking ticket, like an idiot. I paid through the app. I selected the wrong car.
Oh.
So I go back and there's a yellow ticket. I'm like, oh, for goodness sake. But I emailed Durham Council, thank you. And they were like, oh, we can see. Because I sent them a screenshot. I said, look, I paid. Like, don't give me a fine. They're like, oh, normally we wouldn't do this, but because you paid under another car and that never came in the space.
Yeah.
Well, classes paid.
Same with traffic wardens. Like, you'll meet, you tarnish them with a brush and say, like, oh, they're all assholes. Pardon my language. Some of them are sound.
Yeah.
Like, some of them are sound. I remember one guy recently as well. I was miles past. I was like, it was, you could only park there till 10 a.m.
Yeah, yeah,
It was when I was
one of
coming
them.
out the gym.
Yeah.
And it was like 10:30. I had literally, like, I came out late and I got there and he was stood at my car doing something. And I wasn't even going to argue because I just knew. As I was coming down the stairs, I was thinking, look, if you've got a ticket, you're half an
Yeah,
hour
yeah,
late.
that's what
Like,
it
it's
is.
fair. And he was there. And he turned round, he seen us, he went, oh, you're lucky there, mate. So he said, you do know? And I said, yeah, I know. And he said, don't worry about it. Cracked on.
How nice that?
And he was cameraed up.
Yeah.
He said, just chop.
Yeah.
you
That's
know.
nice.
Yeah, it is. So they're not all assholes.
No.
It's refreshing,
It was probably start of the month.
maybe.
So
Yeah.
we didn't have to.
Yeah. Our target was hit.
I did check both that out, and police and traffic wardens, they don't have quotas. It's urban legend.
Obviously. I mean, they're not going to tell you.
Of course. You get that off Google, did you?
Yeah.
I did like.
Yeah.
Do you believe everything that you read on Google, mate?
I like
Because
to.
I do. No?
Look,
Yeah.
maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't.
But it's one of them. Right, do you want one more story?
One more,
Okay.
then let's wrap it up.
Let's do one more.
So I'm going to wee myself.
You're going to wee yourself.
Yeah. Done good, 2 hours.
Flew by.
2 hours.
Yeah?
I've been desperate for about an hour and 45
Have you?
minutes.
Oh, you done good, you, mate. Right, last one.
Let's go.
My roommate in college claimed he was involved with the mafia.
Okay.
He was constantly sweaty, was very jumpy, and always had a lot of cash in his car. He never was around on the weekends, and I never saw him drink.
He sells coke. Simple.
Strangest of all is that he never once slept in his room. He was always on the couch by the door. He eventually told me that it was because if someone ever broke in looking for him, he wanted them to find him right away so no one else would get hurt. I still don't know if he was telling the truth, but nonetheless, I always lock my bedroom door at night.
I think he's a deluded coke dealer. That's what I think. Sweaty on coke, cash coke. The rest of it is he's because he's that wired and paranoid. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a paranoid coke dealer.
Probably is.
Yeah. I've met that guy.
Yeah.
I've met guys like that. Yeah, I know them. Yeah.
So, have you? Interesting. Because
Somebody like him, yeah.
I always think like when I think of a coke dealer, I can imagine proper like cocky, like
No, that's that's a getting caught coke dealer.
Right.
That's what that is. Yeah.
Okay.
Or getting caught quicker coke dealer. Yeah.
Not a flashy one.
No.
Interesting.
No.
Well, that wraps it up, doesn't it?
Yeah. We'll call it a day at that.
Let's call it a day with the coke guy.
We ask you every day, every week. Have you got anything better? Have you got an outro for us? Or an ending?
An ending.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking to another episode of People Like Us. Just two divvies talking about life.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I feel like there's been a lot of nonsense today. A lot
of what?
I always mess up my words at the end.
A lot of what? Nonsense.
Nonsense.
A lot of nonsense.
A lot of nonsense. The foreigners is coming out of me when I do this. But thank you for watching. Sticking to another episode next week.
That's it.
Let's go, champ.